Yep.
सर हमें कुछ वेट कर लेना चाहिए इनके लिए।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। कैसे हैं आप? भाई कैसे हैं? हाउ आर यू साजिद?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह सर, आई एम फाइन। व्हाट अबाउट यू?
आई एम वेरी वेल, थैंक यू, थैंक यू। हाँ बस मेरे ख्याल से 1 मिनट या 2 मिनट और रुक जाइए ताकि और लोग अगर कोई आ रहे हैं तो। जी हाँ, अभी और हो रहे हैं, शामिल हो रहे हैं इसमें।
अभी स्टूडेंट्स ने
जी जी। और आपका दिन कैसा गुजरा आज? अभी तो शाम हो रही है पाकिस्तान में, 4 बज रहे।
यस सर, अभी
तो ये बताएं कि हमारे पास जो स्टूडेंट शामिल हो रहे हैं इसमें, हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स आर लाइक हु आर इन यूनिवर्सिटी एंड हु आर एक्चुअली गोइंग like passing out? कुछ मुझे बताएंगे, how many people are?
फार्मेसी के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, फर्स्ट प्रूफ, फोर्थ, सेकंड प्रूफ, थर्ड प्रूफ एंड फाइनल प्रूफ। लेकिन सर जो ग्रेड 20 तक प्लस इतने होंगे सर।
हाँ, okay, okay, thank you so much for arranging this evening, especially I'll talk in English and I'll talk in Urdu as well. I know okay, there will be a lot of uh, people who will be joining on YouTube, maybe internationally. There would be some from Zimbabwe, some people from different countries. I didn't give the Zoom link to them. I just want this for your university students so they can come and listen and discuss if they have questions, whatever the question they got, so they can discuss with me. All right. Has any of the student who logging in today visited Australia? Just a random question in the audience. अस्सलाम वालेकुम, आपको आवाज आ रही है मेरी? If you please
सर हमें तो
confirm in the
वॉइस
chat.
क्लियर है सर।
Okay, voice clear है. Okay, ठीक है, तो माइक काम कर रहा है. Okay. Okay. I hope everyone is okay. Everyone is good. They're logging in from their home and they're logging in from their laptops, preferably because the laptop you have an option to uh, view the webinar more appropriately. If you're not, maybe phones are very modern these days, then this is something which I would say that quite many people are interested for learning about this journey to Pharmacist to Australia. And Pharmacist to Australia journey is really important at the moment because इस वक्त जो वीज़ाज हैं, दे आर द वीज़ाज जो है फार्मासिस्ट के लिए बड़े उन्होंने रिलैक्स किए हैं थोड़े से एज कम्पेयर टू. So I will give mic to our host first. So would you like to start the session?
Yes sir, we
Thank
should
you.
start it now.
So would you like to say something or should I just carry on?
Yes sir, I want to say something.
Okay, please go ahead. Yes, so we can formally start the session. Yes.
Yes sir.
Would you be on the camera or would you be on?
Yes sir. I will be on the
Okay.
camera.
Okay, very nice.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, I want to introduce myself. I am Sajid Mahsood, student of the final prof Department of Pharmacy, University of Peshawar.
MashaAllah.
I am the president of Young Pharmacist Community, University of Peshawar, and currently the host of the event.
Okay, that's very good.
Thank you, sir. First of all, I thank Sir Irfan साहब के उन्होंने हमारी इस दावत को कबूल किया और हमें टाइम दिया, क्योंकि हमें पता है कि सर काफ़ी बिजी रहते हैं, लेकिन फिर भी सर ने हमें टाइम दिया है, उनके लिए सर का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. और उसके बाद जो हमारे तमाम दोस्त हैं उनका भी मैं शुक्रगुजार हूँ कि उन्होंने हमारे इस इवेंट को ज्वाइन किया. हम इंशाल्लाह इसके बाद भी इस तरह की इवेंट्स वगैरह ऑर्गेनाइज करेंगे जो कि अवेयरनेस के लिए हो, जो स्टूडेंट्स को फ़ायदा दे, क्योंकि हम फार्मेसी एक ऐसा फील्ड है जो कि मल्टी डायमेंशनल है. तो इंशाल्लाह हम और भी इस तरह के इवेंट्स ऑर्गेनाइज करेंगे और सर की तरह हम ऐसे स्पीकर्स को और भी बुलाएंगे इंशाल्लाह. मैं फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जो कुछ वाईपीसी के बारे में कुछ डिस्कशन करना चाहूँगा कि वाईपीसी क्या है और वाईपीसी के एम्स एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव्स क्या है, वाईपीसी किस लिए बना है. तो वाईपीसी जो है ना, ये एक रजिस्टर्ड वॉलंटियर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जो कि फार्मासिस्ट के हुकूक के बारे में बात करता है कि फार्मासिस्ट के हुकूक को उजागर किया जाए, फार्मासिस्ट के जो रोल हैं वो कम्युनिटी को बताए जाए. यंग फार्मासिस्ट कम्युनिटी जो है वो वॉलंटियर जो काम करती है और ये जो है अवेयरनेस सेशंस वगैरह भी ऑर्गेनाइज करती हैं और इस तरह जो लीगल प्रोसेस होती हैं उसमें अपना काम भी करती है. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल हमारी कुछ टाइम पहले जो हमारी सेनेट ऑफ पाकिस्तान है उसमें जनाब मुश्ताक साहब ने अमेंडमेंट्स जो फार्मेसी एक्ट है जो कि बहुत ज़्यादा आउटडेटेड हो चुका है, उसके बारे में उन्होंने अमेंडमेंट सबमिट करवाई, वो भी वाईपीसी के प्लेटफॉर्म यानी उसको यूज़ करते हुए हमने वो फार्मेसी एक्ट 1967 की जो अमेंडमेंट्स हैं उनको हमने सबमिट करवाए जो कि अभी तक स्टैंडिंग कमेटी में है, उसके ऊपर काम जारी. तो ये वाईपीसी जो है ना वॉलंटियरली काम कर रहा है फार्मासिस्ट के हुकूक के लिए. ये शॉर्ट सा हमारे वाईपीसी का एक यानी इंट्रोडक्शन था कि वाईपीसी किस तरह काम करती है. तो इसके बाद जो है ना हम अपने जो इवेंट है इसका हम बाकायदा आगाज़ करेंगे. सर जो है ना वो हमारे इस इवेंट को स्टार्ट कर लेंगे. फिर मैं सर के बारे में कुछ बता दूं कि सर जो है वो रजिस्टर्ड फार्मासिस्ट है इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया, कई अरसे से वहाँ पर काम करें और काफ़ी बिजी रहते हैं, लेकिन ये तो माशाल्लाह उनकी हमारे ऊपर मेहरबानी कि उन्होंने हमें इतना टाइम दिया कि इस इवेंट को हमारे लिए स्पेशल बनाए. थैंक यू सर.
थैंक यू. चलिए मैं फिर अपनी बात शुरू करता हूँ. थैंक यू वेरी मच साजिद, आपने ये प्रोग्राम अरेंज किया. इसमें सबसे ज़्यादा फ़ायदा जो है जो सुन रहे हैं इस वक्त उनका है, ना इसमें मेरा फायदा है, ना इसमें साजिद साहब का फायदा है, इसमें सबसे ज्यादा फायदा उन स्टूडेंट्स का है जो सुन रहे हैं। और साजिद आप म्यूट पे हैं, आप कुछ कह रहे हैं? जस्ट वांट टू नो कुछ, यू
No,
सेइंग
sir,
सम?
I am not saying anything.
ओके ओके, सो दैट्स फाइन। ओके, तो देखिए स्टूडेंट्स जो इस वक्त लॉग इन हुए हैं हमारे साथ और फार्मासिस्ट जो लॉग इन हुए हैं, आई वुड लाइक यू टू request one thing, that if you have a notebook and a pen, then it will be a great learning for you. If you have something in your clothes like a paper or pen, so I will be talking few things, and it will actually some important points. If you write down some notes, then it will be great asset for you. So learn in a way that you can tell to your friend. Learn in a way that you can tell at least 2 or 3 more friends maybe tomorrow when you go home. So try to learn in that way. Okay. So something very important. And even I'm actually telling few things, but I have my own notebook here. So I will be learning things during discussion, during question answers. So I will be making notes as well. Okay. So it's a two-way learning. Okay. So we will be talking practically, okay, why we are here. We are here to know why Australia need pharmacists. Why there's so much चर्चा गोइंग ऑन के फार्मासिस्ट ऑस्ट्रेलिया में अचानक से शॉर्ट हो गए, क्यों, क्या हो गया, क्या फार्मासिस्ट कोई खत्म हो गए या काम बढ़ गया? The reason is that the scope has been increased. The work scope of pharmacist duties have been increased. So that's why pharmacists are required from outside of country. और साथ में the benefits that pharmacists are getting at the moment, or any other skill visas, people are getting benefit because Australian government, the new government which came into power last year, Albanese government, Labour government, they have allocated 200,000, मतलब कि 2 लाख स्किल्ड वर्कर वीजा उन्होंने निकाले हैं और वो देने वाले हैं। ठीक है, 2 लाख वीजा, और उसमें से हर प्रोफेशन, एवरी प्रोफेशन who can apply, they can get a quota. ठीक है, तो why not pharmacists can take this opportunity to come and work in Australia? Why not? So pharmacists are actually in demand, in jobs are available in regional Australia, and regional Australia में जो jobs हैं, जो इस वक्त according to Pharmacy Guild of Australia, there are like 3,500 jobs जो हैं, जो कि the Guild Pharmacy informed in a conference that 3,500 vacancies are available for pharmacists to work in regional Australia, right? So, but there's more jobs that are coming into this sector for pharmacists where they can work in aged care. I don't know the exact number, but it would be at least 500 or 600 more jobs are coming from July 2023. Okay, so approximately 4,000 jobs are or will be or available at the moment, which can be occupied, which can be taken by pharmacists who are coming out of the country. So they are pharmacists coming from many countries, from Europe, from Africa, from India, from Philippines, from like Thailand, from Pakistan, from Dubai, from Egypt. So there are many pharmacists are coming, right? So if these 200,000 visas going to be consumed in next 12 months, then there will be more visas will be available in next year, next financial year. In Australia, financial year run between like July to June, like that. Okay, so that's the financial year. So these numbers are or will be used or will be consumed for the visa between these years. So my aim was that doing this whole program is that pharmacists can first of all know this information, that a fresh graduate can also come to Australia because they have waived that 3-year requirement of experience in 1 or 2 states, not every state, especially Western Australia, where a pharmacist with no experience, if they pass the KAPs exam, they can apply, they can get a state nomination within 1 week to 2 weeks, and then they can apply for the visa to come to work in Western Australia. So is that very clear? In regional Western Australia, for people who are like fresh graduates, people who are like pharmacists who are just coming out of uni, they can avail that opportunity right now. Okay, for fresh graduates, this is available. For graduates who are actually doing the final year or 4-year, they need to finish the degree, and hopefully this program, this no experience one, will still be available. I'm pretty confident that it will be available in next coming 2 to 3 years. So don't lose hope, but at the moment, this is available. The bad thing is that I'm in contact with so many people. Like just before this webinar, I receive a message from a pharmacist from Lahore. He went to a consultant in Lahore, and over there, that consultant bhai jo the, they inform her that you cannot go to Australia right now, even if you pass the exam, because Australia need 3 years experience. So this is the information that so-called immigration consultant in Pakistan are not up to date with the knowledge. So they are actually, I believe they are actually misguiding pharmacists at the moment. So that girl was like last year graduate with half a year experience, and she sent me a message. So I share that in the group just before 5 minutes before the webinar. So this is the bad part at the moment. Like people in Pakistan don't know these new update information. So these webinar, which we conducted last week or previous week or in last 2 months, this information is actually passed to you. So you need to make sure you understand that and you tell to other friends as well, so they don't listen those consultants who are actually not updated and actually misguiding people like pharmacists. Okay, is that clear? Is there something interesting?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
So who is eligible for this case? Who is ready to apply in this group of 30 or 40 people?
Yes, I am available, sir. I am fresh graduate.
Okay, can you just raise your hand so I can see numbers? Please raise your hand like that. Like there's an option in the Zoom, I think there's an option which says raise hand or show some sign, I think.
Yeah, we are aware actually. Thank you for the meeting. Thank you.
Raise hand like this. Oh wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 8 people. Wow, that's great. So 8 people come to know that you can do the KAPs exam as early as possible and take the advantage of this state nomination from Western Australia. So is it a good news for everyone?
Sir, I have one question.
Yes, please.
Yes.
सर जो फ्रेश ग्रेजुएट है वो एक्सपीरियंस की जरूरत है या टेस्ट से पहले या टेस्ट के बाद?
मैं वही बात अभी कह रहा हूँ जाहिद साहब, अभी मैंने यही बात कही है कि एक्सपीरियंस के बिना, एक्सपीरियंस के बगैर कैप्स पास करो,
जी सर,
इंग्लिश का टेस्ट पास करो और स्टेट नॉमिनेशन वेस्टर्न ऑस्ट्रेलिया जो स्टेट है वहां अप्लाई करो, आपको वेलकम नोट लेटर आएगा. ओके, so this is what we
yes,
do. So is it something appealing for you? Are you ready for, have you finished your qualification? Have you finished your uni?
No sir.
Okay, you need to just wait for your degree to finish and then you can use that option. No experience. Yes. And so for students who are, yeah, we can all put your hands, like raise hand back please now. Thank you.
Thank you sir.
Thank you. I'll just put everyone on mute. Okay. Yes, बाकी सब लोग अपने हाथ नीचे कर लें. I hope we have just done a quick survey. Very good. Abiran saying that wonderful news, excited for pharmacists. That's good, and thank you for that message. Yes, everyone can drop their hand. I can also drop my hand. Okay. So we can continue the discussion. Okay. Pharmacists required in Australia are basically going to work in regional Australia, regional community pharmacies. Okay, so it's not like that where Imran Khan won the World Cup in Melbourne. In that city, there's no much appeal or jobs there. We need to look for jobs out of Melbourne, out of Sydney. out of Perth, out of big cities, which are, because all the overseas people, like anyone who's living outside of Australia, they only know the big names of these big cities, right? Like Sydney, Melbourne, or Perth, Brisbane, Gold Coast, maybe, or Adelaide, if you know, or Darwin. So yeah, the jobs जो हैं थोड़े से छोटे areas में हैं. Okay, so you need to be ready to work or relocate to work in those areas. So all the community pharmacy, Pakistan, yeah, India, yeah, overseas में, they call it retail pharmacy. We call it community pharmacy here. The jobs are in community pharmacy. Okay. The community pharmacy, that is actually more attractive for people who are going or who are coming to Australia. They need to focus to work, or they need to start looking at all the work which we do in community pharmacy. So they need to start looking at how we work in Australia, what community pharmacy do. Okay, those who actually who are actually targeting Australia, they need to understand or develop their understanding what community pharmacy or how community pharmacy work in Australia. Okay, so the best way is that if you Google a website which is called Pharmacy Guild of Australia, right? You can see everything about community pharmacy. You can see the future work of community pharmacy there. You can see the jobs of community pharmacy there. You can see everything going on in 6,500 community pharmacies were operating in Australia, or maybe 7,000 pharmacies. You can see how they work in Australia. They have a YouTube channel as well, so you can watch their videos as well. They are talking about community pharmacy. Yes, only community pharmacy or retail pharmacy. Keeping in mind, people coming from overseas, from different accent, different color of skin, are more acceptable, or the jobs are ready for those in regional community pharmacies. Okay, if you think that you're coming to work in a hospital pharmacy, there are very, very less chances, very less chances. You may be very, very lucky if you get a job, but you need to ready to work in community pharmacy. You need to be talking with people. You need to make friends with people. You need to make sure that people love you. You need to start talking in an Australian way. So for that, you need to understand the culture of Australia. Okay, culture of Australia is very important. You know, wherever everyone is living, wherever you are, you know the culture of that city. Maybe Peshawar has a different culture as compared to Islamabad, right? So you can understand what is the culture of Pakistan versus what is the culture of Australia. So that is one big question for everyone. Okay. Yeah, I will answer these questions. You can keep putting the question there, but please try to understand this, what I'm trying to teach you. This is very important. Passing KAPs is not a big thing, right? I know there's someone, Ahmed is asking, KAPs seats are full. I will answer that, okay? If you find this irrelevant, let me know. So I will change the topic. If you think that is not really relevant for you, then please let me know, okay? Okay, so cultural awareness, how we work, how we communicate with Australians, how we get mix with the people in Australia. That's something you need to start thinking now, right? If you're planning to come to Australia in 1 year's time, you will be in Australia, right? So you need to start thinking that, okay, I am from this country, but that country require a different culture. What I need to do? Do I need to learn the accent? Do I need to Do I need to learn what are the good habits in that part of world? What are the famous sports they play? And how I can be part of that, how I can be part of that society. Okay. Okay. Sajid, one request come just to me on YouTube. There are few people asking that if I can join the Zoom. Do you think you have a option to give that Zoom to other people, or I just say no to them?
Yes, sir. Why not, sir? आप उनको allow कर लें, sir.
Okay, then I can give because we still have 60 people can come in Zoom, so I can give that them and they can join.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll just give it to them. Wait, people who are actually on YouTube, I'm just sending that invite link there. Okay, give me 1 second. Can you please try now? Who can see this link and join? Okay, let me see. Sorry for that interruption. Okay, so there are a few more pharmacists coming in. किसी ने कोई question पूछना हो तो they can just raise your hand and while some people are coming in. Please ask, Rehan, you can ask the question. You can unmute yourself and ask, and maybe come on the camera as well so I can see you and you can see me as well, please.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam, how are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Thank you.
So, sir, I wanted to ask, as I've talked to you before, but recently a question, what I'm trying to ask that I know that they require the pharmacist and we want to travel to Australia, but some of us don't actually have that much of financial support with us. So do we have any other, like any options for people like me that don't have financial support, that much of financial support, especially with the pharmacy and KAPs and all?
Okay, Rehan, are you the one who passed the KAPs? Are you the
Yes,
one?
sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
what is your actual question? You're saying about the visa fee, is that you're saying, or is it, are you asking for someone else?
Like, no, not for myself. I'm asking for other people. Like a lot of people are coming to me, especially my a lot of people, not only just my friends, but some people from Pakistan. They're saying that we cannot afford the
For the fee?
exam.
Okay. Okay.
For that, these guys, yeah.
Okay. Look, if the affordability is a big thing for them, if they can come to Australia, maybe the other pathway, which is pharmacy technician pathway, is there a way that they can get some sort of help or some sort of documentation help or whatever they can do and apply that state nomination? Then you're on mute. So there's the option that if they want to try, because that option doesn't need an exam. They just need assessment for metastasis, and which is $1,600. If they have work in a pharmacy, maybe if they can brings or prove that they have worked as a pharmacy technician rather than a pharmacist, then obviously there is a chance that they can use that $1,600 Vitasis assessment and then pass the PTE exam and then apply for 491 visa, which is, I think, cost 4,500 visa. So these are the costs that they need to pay. They will just save that exam fee. That's what I can tell.
Okay. So, sir, one more thing that I wanted to ask, that I have seen one of your webinars. You're also talking about the sponsors, like the sponsors for us, pharmacy technicians.
Yes, sponsor. Yeah, I'll explain to you what does sponsor mean. Sponsor doesn't mean that sponsor company will pay the visa fee or pay the KAPs fee. No. Employer don't go that far. Employer only hire those people who are like in your condition, like you have passed the English, you have passed the KAPs, and if you have the provisional registration, they would be interested to talk to you. They will not talk to anyone who hasn't done that level. Okay. So there's no point of them to come and talk to anyone from overseas pharmacists until they have these three things ready. In your case, that's why I was saying to you in the morning that I have given your profile to an employer in New South Wales. I'm waiting for a response. So that employer, because asked me that I need someone from overseas, if you can refer, so I just refer your case. Okay. So employer will do a sponsorship. They will pay for the sponsorship fee. There are three steps in the sponsorship. One is the company sponsorship, other is your nomination, and then your visa. So there are three things in this process. No 491 visa, no state nomination. The nomination from the employer, so that will be paid by the employer. You will pay for the visa fee. Okay, so is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, so don't get confused that if you are coming, if a sponsor mean that they will pay for your exam fee. No, it's not like that. No.
Okay. So I was actually asking that if a pharmacy technician can get a sponsor, will they help him like in?
No. Don't get confused here. Don't get confused, because pharmacy technician is not huge in demand. Employer will not come on the table to talk to you for that nomination. They will not come. Okay. Pharmacist, because you have done the KAPs, you have something which is appealing for them. Okay. Pharmacy technician is not attraction for them. So why an employer will come and sponsor anyone from overseas is very rare, very rare.
Okay.
Yes. So for the person you just said that you need to assist them, that's the only way they need, because you know that coming to Australia is a big thing. Coming to Australia and living in Australia is a huge achievement. So initial cost, whatever someone is actually investing in themselves, will repay them like 10, 100 times.
Obviously.
The cost, initial cost, whatever cost would be around like 7,000 maximum, they can earn that in 2 months in the job.
Yes, you are right.
Yes, so this expense is nothing. People go to Canada, people go to Norway, and people go to UK pharmacist. I'm talking about pharmacist. You know how much fee they have to pay there in UK? 15,000 pounds. You need to sit in university for a year to study, and the living cost is separate, 8 to 10,000 pounds.
Yes.
If you convert that, this money is nothing.
Yes, obviously, that's right.
Even the KAPs money is nothing as compared to UK or compared to Canada, right? So this is like peanuts at the moment. And this fee is big hurdle, I know. If I would be in your position, I will think 100 times. Okay, it's true, because our currency conversion is different. That's why.
Yeah.
Any more question?
No, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, I'll take Ahmed's question.
Sir, first of all, thank you. The work you are doing, the effort you are putting in the community.
Ahmed, I would
really
like to see you. I would like to see you into your eyes. Can you please come on camera? Yeah, that's good.
Yes, sir. First of all, your efforts are appreciated.
Thank you.
The work you are putting into the community, it's really
it's quite appreciated.
Thank you very much. Thank
A
you.
lot of
What's
people
the
in
question?
Pakistan, a lot of pharmacists in Pakistan are following you. They watch you. They follow you. Your videos are being shared in the groups that this person is guiding uh, through the perfection. Every case, every question is being answered. So, sir, first of all, thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you. Sometime I got stuck as well. So where I got stuck, I don't answer. I just refer to immigration person. Like just before this webinar, there is a person, he asked something about RAD 491 visa. I said, I don't know anything about this. So I just send him my consultant number who had done pharmacy visa. So I said, call him because I don't know
But
this.
yes, sir, you are the one who are being engaged with the Pakistani pharmacists, and you are helping them. That's what
Thank you.
they really need. They just need the guidance. So
But
thank you for that.
do you know Pakistani pharmacists are not only the pharmacists engaged with me? I got nearly
Yeah.
90 Zimbabwean pharmacists. I have a special separate group for Zimbabwean pharmacists, which probably you haven't seen. Because they just have one separate group, so they are in a separate group.
Okay, so heading to the question, my question was, ये मैंने काफी सुना है कि जुलाई intakes जो हैं इस पाकिस्तान की तरफ से वो full हो गई हैं.
बिल्कुल सही सुना है जी जी, बिल्कुल पब्लिकली पता है, सबको
नवंबर
पता है.
के लिए ही अप्लाई. सर मैं थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूज हो गया. अगर नवंबर के लिए अप्लाई करेंगे तो अभी 8 months हैं, फिर उसका रिजल्ट आएगा और फिर हम वीजा फाइल करेंगे. क्या तब तक वैकेंसीज ऑस्ट्रेलिया के अंदर मौजूद
क्विक
होंगी?
आंसर जो है अभी जो अपडेटेड रिपोर्ट जो मेरे पास जो भी है वो ये है कि आप दुबई जाके इम्तिहान दे दें, सबसे पहली बात. ठीक है, अगर आपको वेट नहीं करना है, दुबई में लॉक करें एग्जाम, दुबई जाके इम्तिहान दे दें. मैंने आज भी शायद ग्रुप में शेयर किया या नहीं किया है कि 4 हफ्ते मुझे दें. हमने ये प्रोसेस स्टार्ट किया हुआ है एपीसी को पुश करने का कि वो जो फार्मेसी गिल्ड है या फार्मास्यूटिकल सोसाइटी है उन सबको मैंने लेटर्स भेजे हैं. एंड जब लेटर्स भेजते हैं ना तो ऐसा नहीं होता है कि वो फ़ोन उठाते ही किसी को फ़ोन करना शुरू कर देंगे, ऐसा नहीं होता. इट टेक टाइम. ठीक है, इवन कि अगर प्रेसिडेंट से बात करनी है तो 1 हफ्ते का टाइम देते हैं, वो ऐसे बात नहीं करते हैं. मैसेज चला गया बट बात नहीं हो पाएगी. बात के लिए 1 हफ्ता वेट करना पड़ेगा मुझे, इवन कि मैं उनके साथ हूँ, मुझे 1 हफ्ता वेट करना पड़ेगा. और अलग और प्रोजेक्ट्स चल रहे होते हैं. हमारा ये काम उतना प्रायोरिटी नहीं है उनके लिए. ठीक है, हो सकता है प्रायोरिटी हो जाए, लेकिन आई थिंक एटलीस्ट 4 वीक्स हमको चाहिए अपने इस इंफॉर्मेशन को कंफर्म करने के लिए कि क्या वो सीट्स बढ़ा रहे हैं, क्या वो लाहौर में या फिर कराची में भी उसको स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. तो आई एट द मोमेंट आई डोंट हैव एनी न्यूज़ बट आई हैव अप्रोच एंड दे हैव रिस्पॉन्स.
सर अगर नवंबर को परस्यू किया जाता है और नवंबर के अंदर दिया जाता है, रिजल्ट आने तक, वीजा लगने तक, क्या वैकेंसीज उसी तरह अवेलेबल होंगी ऑस्ट्रेलिया
कोई
के?
मसला नहीं. नो प्रॉब्लम, नो प्रॉब्लम. फार्मासिस्ट कैप्स के लिए कोई मसला नहीं है, नो प्रॉब्लम.
मतलब वंस फार्मासिस्ट ने कैप्स के लिए कर दिया तो आगे कोई प्रॉब्लमेटिक इतनी बात नहीं है.
Now, once you pass the caps, you have entered into that segment where you just need a visa to be sorted and you need to just come here.
और सर पीटी और आइल्स वगैरह क्या ये कैप से पहले कर देने चाहिए या कैप के बाद ही?
I always recommend everyone to do that before, because आपका रिजल्ट आता है कैप्स का, आपके पास पीटी रेडी होता है, यू जस्ट अप्लाई फॉर स्टेट नॉमिनेशन, विदिन 2 वीक्स 3 वीक्स आपको रिजल्ट आ जाता है उसका, एंड देन अप्लाई फॉर वीजा.
सर मैं आपकी वीडियोस देख रहा था, उसके अंदर आपने एक क्वेश्चन का रिप्लाई किया हुआ था कि पाकिस्तान के अंदर द गवर्नमेंट डॉक्यूमेंटेशन स्टेप्स काफी स्लो होती हैं, तो काफी बच्चों के ना काउंसिल से कैटेगरीज और लाइसेंस वगैरह फंसे हुए हैं काफी देर से.
I know
तो वो
that.
खुद भी एश्योर्ड नहीं है कि इतना टाइम है. तो आपने कहा था कि अगर हम वहां से कुछ लेटर बनवा लें तो वो हम उसके साथ अटैच कर सकते हैं. तो सर क्या कोई फॉर्मेट वगैरह मिल सकता है उस लेटर का? मैं काउंसिल गया था तो उन्होंने कहा कि फॉर्मेट वगैरह हमें कुछ बताएंगे, हम इस तरह का बना के दें आपको.
ओके, फॉर्मेट तो मुझे नहीं पता, लेकिन जो इंडियन फार्मासिस्ट मेरे साथ बैठे हुए हैं उस वीडियो के अंदर, तो वो ये कहते हैं कि उनको ये ना बताएं कि आप ये फार्मेसी काउंसिल ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लिए बनवा रहे हैं, अदरवाइज वो बना के नहीं देंगे. आप उनको सिर्फ बोलें कि मुझे एक लेटर पे लिख के दे दो कि मेरा रजिस्ट्रेशन हो जाएगा और मुझे ये दाखिले के लिए चाहिए. तो बस वो एक लेटर लिखा हुआ हो कि योर एप्लीकेशन, योर एलिजिबिलिटी इज ओके, it will take some time to get the register pharmacy council letter, but you have provided all the proof. That letter is enough for CAPs to get in.
Sir, can I ask this? Can I answer this question? वो लेटर मैंने भी बनवाया था तो मुझे थोड़ा आइडिया है.
Yes sir.
Tell please share.
हाँ, तो आपने उनको जाकर ये बोलना है कि मुझे गवर्नमेंट की जॉब के लिए जो है ना अंडर प्रोसेस लेटर चाहिए. बस अंडर प्रोसेस लेटर बोलेंगे, वो खुद ही बना देंगे आपको. के अंडर प्रोसेस।
ठीक है।
कोई
उनको
आपके
पता
पास
है।
पिक्चर है उसकी
अरे हाँ
लेटर?
जी, मैंने ना आपको एक मैसेज भी किया पर्सनल में, जरा वो देख लीजिएगा। मैं भी जरा कैप्स के अगर हम कोलैबोरेट कर लें तो मेरा ख्याल है वो बेहतर रहेगा। आप
ओके
बेशक मुझे प्राइवेट में ही नंबर सेंड कर दें, जूम प्राइवेट में ही ना।
ओके।
यहाँ अगर ये आपने किया हुआ है तो कैन यू शो दैट लेटर? अपना नाम छुपा के लेटर आप दिखा सकते हो ताकि
ये सर अगर वो आप शेयर कर देना तो मुझे 3-4 बच्चे मिल गए इस वक्त जो लेटर की तलाश
बहुत
में
है।
है, वो
3-4 तो
फॉर्मेट होना
कुछ
नहीं
भी
मिला।
नहीं है, दे आर मेनी मेनी
हाँ
मेनी।
जी, तो अगर वो फॉर्मेट मिल जाए तो वो काफी बेहतर हो जाएगा उन सब के लिए।
यस, लोगों को आप समझे वो दे देंगे, समझे एक टॉनिक दे देंगे, एनर्जी दे देंगे आप लोगों को।
बिल्कुल सर, वो आई हैव दैट लेटर विद मी। मैं इसकी एक पिक्चर भी देख रहा हूँ, शायद मेरे पास पिक्चर सामने ही पड़ी है,
हाँ,
अथवा
प्लीज
मैं
शेयर कर दीजिए मुझे भी शेयर कर दीजिए ताकि आए दिन हमारे पास 10 फार्मासिस्ट 10 पीपल कम टू आवर नेटवर्क। बहुत
ओके
सारे उसमें ऐसे होते हैं जो कहते हैं अभी तो कुछ भी नहीं मिला हमें फार्मेसी। इवन कि यहाँ ऑस्ट्रेलिया में आई नो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ पीपल इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया, दे केम हेयर थ्रू सम स्पाउस वीजा, शादी होके आ गई तो वो उनको भी नहीं मिला हुआ सर्टिफिकेट, तो उनके काम भी आ जाएगा।
एग्जैक्टली, मैं आपको सर अभी उसकी पिक्चर लेके भेज देता हूँ।
Thank you for the question. I'll go back to the topic which I was discussing. Okay. Hope these questions help other people as well when they were listening these, I guess. How about the audience? Did you get um, any good information about these two questions? Sajid, आप क्या कहते हैं दो questions के बारे में?
रियली सर ये क्वेश्चंस रियली इंफॉर्मेटिव थे और हमारे स्टूडेंट्स के लिए। लेकिन सर मैं एक बात कहना चाहता हूँ, हमारे स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं वो कह रहे हैं कि हम सर के जो ग्रुप्स वगैरह हैं उनमें ऐड होना चाहते हैं,
ओके,
तो
ठीक
सर
है।
उनके बारे में इनके थोड़ा सा
ओके,
गाइड
ठीक
कर
है।
लें।
देखें, ग्रुप में ऐड करने के लिए मैंने ना एक छोटा सा एक फॉर्मूला रखा हुआ है। ग्रुप में ऐड होना कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है, क्लिक करके ऐड हो जाते हैं, लेकिन उस ग्रुप में आने से पहले कुछ चीजें उनको करनी होंगी ताकि उनको पता चले कि व्हाई दे कमिंग इनटू दैट ग्रुप। ठीक है, और जब वो कर लेंगे देन दे विल गेट मैक्सिमम बेनिफिट फ्रॉम दैट ग्रुप। ठीक है, उसमें उन्होंने अपना सीवी बनाना है। बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट होंगे कहते हैं मैं तो अभी यूनिवर्सिटी में हूँ, मेरा कहाँ से सीवी आ गया, मैं तो काम भी नहीं करता हूँ। तो सीवी बनाने का थोड़ा सा उनको फिर जद्दोजहद करनी पड़ेगी, सीवी बनाना पड़ेगा। एक कहीं से भी बनाए, वर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट पे जाए, कुछ बनाए, कहीं सैंपल ले लें, मेरे से सैंपल ले लें, उस जैसा सीवी बनाए ताकि उनको एक हैबिट हो सीवी बनाने की। ठीक है, ये पहला काम। दूसरा काम ये कि जो मेरे एजुकेशनल चैनल्स हैं, 5-6 चैनल्स हैं, उस पर जो इंफॉर्मेशन आ रही होती है वो मैं चाहूँगा कि वो उनको मिले। ठीक है, ये जो इन्फॉर्मेशन है ना छोटी छोटी छोटी, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होती है किसी को अपडेट करने के लिए, उनकी इग्नोरेंस को दूर करने के लिए। तो बहुत सारे लोगों को एतराज़ हो जाता है जब मैं उनको कहता हूँ कि तुम्हारे पास लिंक्डइन है, तुम्हारे पास टिकटॉक है, तुम्हारे पास इंस्टाग्राम है, या तुम्हारे पास ट्विटर है। सब कहते हैं नहीं हम तो यूज़ ही नहीं करते हैं, हमें नहीं पता, हम नहीं कर सकते। तो उन सबको ना इस चीज़ को अडॉप्ट करना होगा। क्या वो सब कर सकते हैं? कैन एवरीवन आर यू लिस्टिंग? कैन यू डू दैट? बिकॉज इट्स वेरी सिंपल, ऑन योर ऐप, फ्री ऐप्स हैं, आपने सिर्फ डाउनलोड करना है और कनेक्ट करना है।
Yes, we already done it, sir.
वो हारून आपका तो पता है मुझे, आप तो बहुत आगे की चीज़ हो। आप उनके अलावा जो नए बच्चे उनसे पूछो आप कि बाकियों को एतराज़ कितना है। बाकी लोग गुस्से में आ जाते हैं, नहीं नहीं सर हम टिकटॉक तो यूज़ नहीं करते, टिकटॉक पे तो गाना बजता है। मैंने कहा गाना नहीं बजता है, मेरा टिकटॉक पे आपको वीडियो मिलेगा जो कि मैं बताऊंगा कि आज विक्टोरिया के अंदर 2 हफ्ते के अंदर असेसमेंट खुल गई है। ऐसी न्यूज़ आएगी उसके अंदर आपके पास। तो वो न्यूज़ जो है ना मिलना ज़रूरी है, पता होना ज़रूरी है। अभी जैसे ये फार्मासिस्ट का मैंने आपको कहानी सुनाई थोड़ी देर पहले, अ, उसको उसको उस पर एतराज़ था कि नहीं हमें ये चीज़ें नहीं करनी। अब वो चली गई गाड़ी में बैठ के कंसल्टेंट के पास, कंसल्टेंट ने उसको खिचड़ी बना के कहानी बना दी कि तुम तो अप्लाई कर ही नहीं सकती हो, तुम कैब भी पास कर लो कि तब भी ऑस्ट्रेलिया नहीं आ सकती हो। अब वो घूम फिर के आके मैसेज फिर कर रही है। इससे बेहतर नहीं है कि आपको मैंने एक सिंपल सी चीज़ दी है कि वो अपने वो कर लो, अपडेट कर लो सारी चीज़ें सोशल मीडिया, उस पर आपको खुद ही इंफॉर्मेशन खटक से मिली हुई होगी, रेफरेंस के साथ, फोटोज के साथ। तो ये करना बहुत जरूरी, ये मेरा काम आसान हो जाता है फिर। ठीक है, तो एक चीज और मैं करवाता हूँ जो कि शायद पाकिस्तान में बिल्कुल इसका कल्चर नहीं है।
एक्सक्यूज मी सर।
जी जी, कौन बात कर रहे हैं? मुझे नाम बताएं पहले और कैमरे पे आ जाइए।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर।
वालेकुम सलाम। हमीद हमीद नाम आपका है जी?
सर मेरा नाम
जी
फजल हमीद उस्मानी मेरा नाम है।
जी जी माशाल्लाह, बताइए सर।
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये कि कम्युनिटी फार्मेसी का जो ग्रेजुएट है वो अक्सर जो है एमबीए करता है ना, जो कम्युनिटी की तरफ जाता है,
जी जी।
तो उसके लिए जो एडिशनल अपॉर्चुनिटी क्या हो सकती है कम्युनिटी फार्मेसी में जब वो ग्रेजुएशन के बाद जो है एमबीए करें?
देखिए
ऑस्ट्रेलिया में कौन कौन से ऐसी अपॉर्चुनिटी है जो उसको मिल सकते हैं ना, एमबीए के साथ एडिशनल जो डिग्री वो लेता है?
देखिए, ये आपने बात की है, ये पाकिस्तान की मार्केट की बात की आपने, ठीक है। पाकिस्तान की मार्केट बड़ी कॉम्पिटिटिव है कि फार्मेसी किया हुआ उसके साथ एमबीए किया हुआ तभी उसको लोग अच्छा कहते हैं, ठीक है। ऑस्ट्रेलिया में ऐसा नहीं है। ऑस्ट्रेलिया में जिसके बाद अंडर ग्रेजुएट है और फार्मेसी का जो लाइसेंस बना लिया उसने, जो आप भी बनाएंगे, कैप्स पास करेंगे और रजिस्टर होंगे, वही काफ़ी है। उसके ऊपर आप कंसल्टेंट फार्मासिस्ट बन जाओ, थोड़ी देर के बाद सर्टिफिकेशन कर लो, आपकी वर्थ बढ़ जाएगी। आप डॉक्टरों के सामने एमबीए करके आप जाओगे ना किसी के सामने, एम्प्लॉयर के सामने, फार्मेसी की डिग्री लेके, तो उसकी सेहत पे कोई इतना ज़्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, क्योंकि आपने जॉब तो बेसिक वाली स्टार्ट करनी है ना उनके पास। तो उस बेसिक जॉब के लिए वो एमबीए जो है ना, हो सकता है वो ओवर क्वालिफाइड कह दें, आपको बोलेंगे ये तो ओवर क्वालिफाइड बंदा है, ठीक है। तो आपको फोकस अपने, अगर ऑस्ट्रेलिया का फोकस किया हुआ है ना, तो आपकी अंडर ग्रेजुएट जो डिग्री है, फार्म डी जो है 5 साल वाला, दैट्स इनफ, ठीक है।
यस सर, यस सर।
तो आपको जवाब मिल गया जो आपने सवाल किया उसका?
जी 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 सर, अक्सर जो स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पे होते हैं वो ये समझते हैं कि मैं जो है यहाँ पे वहाँ पे जाऊंगा, वहाँ से एक्सपीरियंस मतलब वहाँ से गेन करूंगा, वापस अपने कंट्री में आऊंगा ना। तो यहाँ पे अक्सर स्टूडेंट का यही मतलब गोल्स होते हैं कि यहाँ पे मैं अपना बिजनेस जो है शुरू करूंगा, तो अपने बिजनेस के लिए रन करने के लिए तो
उसके लिए तो एमबीए आपको करके फायदा ही होगा अपना। मतलब अकाउंटिंग समझ में आती होगी, मैनेजमेंट समझ में आती होगी, ह्यूमन रिसोर्स समझ में आता होगा, उसको करके अपना बिजनेस
यस
करना है तो उसके लिए तो फायदा है, ठीक है। लेकिन आपने सवाल किया था ऑस्ट्रेलिया जाके उधर जॉब में क्या कोई बेनिफिट है, उसका कोई बेनिफिट नहीं है,
यस सर, थैंक यू सर।
ठीक है। ओके 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 ओके, मैं कुछ स्लाइड्स दिखाना चाहूँगा, जस्ट वांट टू शो सम स्लाइड्स एट द मोमेंट, ठीक है। एंड आई हैव सम स्लाइड्स ओपन। Okay, I'm just sharing my screen. Okay, I think you can all see my screen right now, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, thank you. Just okay, you can see the screen. Webinar is the same slide which I normally show because it's most important topic for me. There's another topic that I discussed, but today we are focusing on how pharmacists can come to Australia. So that's the heading: Pharmacist Pathway to Australia. On the scope and opportunities for pharmacists from Pakistan or from India or from any other country who is listening. Okay, this is me. Very nice photo. I'm not a model. मैंने ये फोटो खिंचवाई थी और इसको बिल बोर्ड का साइन पे भी जगह मिली, कई जगह पे इसको मार्केट के लिए यूज किया गया इस फोटो को। तो इसमें मेरी क्वालिफिकेशन वगैरह लिखी हुई है। यू कैन सी दैट आई एम एन एंटरप्रेन्योर फार्मासिस्ट वर्किंग इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया फॉर पास्ट 20 years, providing local health solution service and job assistance with business mentorship to multicultural pharmacist community in Australia and overseas. So you are sitting overseas at the moment. So that's the last bit for you. Okay, and I'm a member with Pharmacy Guild, which is one of the peak body in Australia from 2007. तकरीबन काफी साल हो गए, 15, 16, 17 साल हो गए, ठीक है। Member from Pharmaceutical Society of Australia 2005 से अभी तक, ठीक है। What we can get out of this information, क्या हम जानेंगे? What are the authorities involved in regulation of this pharmacy profession in Australia? How a pharmacist journey of an overseas pharmacist who is coming to Australia, time slot and cost of becoming a registered pharmacist in Australia, different area practices, and future look or future outlook, your future plan, your futuristic approach for pharmacists in Australia, scope opportunities of pharmacists in rural Australia. That's the hot topic. This is the most important topic for everyone sitting in the Zoom at the moment or watching in the YouTube, because all the overseas pharmacists are acceptable, highly acceptable in rural area, right? Okay, so I'm a rural pharmacist. I worked most of my life in region, right? Not in Melbourne, not in Sydney, not in Adelaide. Okay. Okay, different bodies are involved, different types of bodies are involved in registration process. First body is APC. APC being Australian Pharmacy Council, which do your assessment of your degree, your mark sheet, your pharmacy council, you submit your document to them. So this is the first body contact you made. Okay, and you do the KAPs, and there are some other countries who country pharmacists like UK or Canada or United States, they do this COAP exam. But for people from Saudi Arabia or Middle East or India or Pakistan or Africa or Philippines, they do KAPS exam, which is called Knowledge Assessment of Pharmaceutical Science Stream A. Okay. Okay, there's another body called Pharmacy Board of Australia. The function of Pharmacy Board of Australia include registration of pharmacists or pharmacy student, developing standard codes, guideline for pharmacy profession. Okay, so this is different from APC, Pharmacy Board. Handling notification, complaint, investigation, disciplinary earning, assessing overseas training practitioner who wish to work in Australia, approving accreditation standard study. And then there's a third body called AHPRA, Australian Health Practitioner Regulation Agency. Okay. So this is the body which comes when you complete your KAPs, when you complete your PTE, then you apply to this body, which is called Australian Health Practitioner Regulation Agency, AHPRA. We call it AHPRA. And AHPRA is the body who control all the health related professionals, doctors, surgeons, nurses, everything related to health that is connected to AHPRA. AHPRA is like a MyBAP of all the medical professionals in this country. Okay. And this is the national body. Okay, this is a slide which actually showing a journey of an overseas pharmacist. It's a very complex slide. I will skip this one because today we are introducing things to you, right? KAPs, everyone knows. KAPs, everyone knows. And AHPRA, you need to know that now as well. When you pass the KAPs, you need to apply to AHPRA for provisional registration. Like in, I think we have Adnan here who may have applied for AHPRA. Is that right, Adnan? Okay, I'll talk to him later. Okay, come to the main part. This is the main party. Okay, this is the main thing. Maybe take a photo of this slide. Can you all take a photo of this slide? Hello, are you listening? Are you taking the photo?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Take this photo. Otherwise, everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone in this group will ask this question again with me. Sir, what is the fee? Sir, what is the requirement for documentation? Sir, what is the photo ID? How much the birth certificate do we require? So these questions will haunt everyone when they will start the process. So better take a photo right now. Okay. When you putting your application for assessment, very easy. Open a website, apc.com.au, and then make a portal. Okay, on APC website, you can make a portal right now. After finishing the webinar, you can make a portal right now. No one can stop you. Okay, so you can do it right now. And create your name, profile, exactly how it is written on your passport. Okay, one question. Does everyone got a passport here? How many people got a passport here? Those 8 people especially who are ready. Can I get an answer, sir? Or can I get a raised hand? Who got the passport? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. 7 people got the passport out of 8. Okay, that's good. What about Uzair, Dr. Muhammad Uzair Amir? I thought you have a passport as well. Uzair, can you answer, please? I think I know you.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
have
sir.
a
I have got.
passport. You got a passport.
Yes, sir.
So please raise your hand.
Yes.
Make this like conversation interactive. Raise your hand. I'm just calculating how many people got a passport here. Even if you're a student, just raise your hand if you have a passport. Because that's the first thing you need to do. Make a passport. If you're a graduate, just go to the passport office, get your passport as urgently as possible. Okay. Then obviously you are a pharmacist. You have a degree of pharmacy qualification from your undergraduate that is required. No attestation from anywhere, just a scan copy. Just put it on a scanner, scan it in a PDF format, academic qualification, evidence of your registration, which we already discussed, and then passport, another photo, like a photo, passport photo, and probably one more photo ID. If you have a driving license from your country, you will have a photo there, scan it, or you can have your CNIC with English version, like your name is, if written there in English, that is okay for them. That is okay for them to supply. And that's how your documentation are ready to apply for assessment. But you need to pay them money, because in Australia, everything do go by money. So you need to pay that money, $1,310. So who got the money ready to pay to APC? I know Mariam has paid the fee today. She informed me today. How are you? Okay, we'll talk about the money later. We'll just discuss this slide. And once you submit your document, average time for them to assist is like 8 weeks or 2 months. But these days they are very clever. They are putting a lot of efforts. They're sending assessments in 6 weeks. Okay, so if you have submitted today, like in Mariam's case, just start counting 6 weeks from today. You will expect email from them. Okay. Now the big moment, exam. Exam, the most horror movie part, which is like haunt, like a very big mountain that you need to cross over, which is expensive as well. First of all, you have a fear in your heart that, oh my God, this is an exam. This is the real exam that I need to go through. I don't know whether I can pass or fail. I will fail. This is the first impression that every student have a feel. But on the top, there's a money involved, 2,230 Australian dollars. Okay, so that fee is required. You need to pay, otherwise you can't do the exam. Okay, sir? And paper, like KAPs stage 1 exam consists of 2 papers. Paper 1, which contain 100 questions in 2 hours. They give you 2 hours. They give you a lot of stuff. You just go there and bang, bang, bang. If you have prepared, if you have over prepared, you can do that exam in 1 hour, 15 minutes. I have some very sharpshooter students who have done this exam in March in 1 hour, 15 minutes. This 2-hour exam, they finish in 1 hour, 15 minutes. Okay, so if you trust me, if you are with me, you can do that as well. If they can do it in March, you can do it in July. All right, so you're getting my point? If you over-prepared, you can do that as well in 1 hour, 15 minutes. 1 hour, 30 minutes, sorry. 1 hour, 15 minutes, yes. One lady did that in 1 hour, 15 minutes. She was saying, what should I do? I've completed. And she was doing like that on the table. Oh, guys, I've done the exam like that. There are a lot of people have done that because they over-prepared. Okay, so exam is done, you pass the exam. Finish, chapter finish. That you are ready to apply for a state nomination, provided that you have done the PTE exam. Provided you have done the PTE exam. The PTE exam is your English, your own assessment. I can guide you for that. You need to work hard. You need to start watching YouTube's or Australian television. You need to start watching Pharmacy Guild programs on YouTube, Pharmacy Guild program on their website. So start understanding what is they expecting from you. Look, everyone can speak. How are you? Why are you? Where are you? But if you're trying to speak in their way mean that you are outside of Australia. If you're coming to Australia, you need to start targeting how we Australians speak, how we communicate. Okay, we in Australia, people talk with a lot of care. People talk unintentional smile. Like if you're talking to a female, it's not like that. You'd be very very dumb face, or you will not look here or there. You need to look into the person's eyes. So that's mean that you're giving them respect, and you need to have a courteous voice. You need to have a polite way to speak. So these are the things which you need to understand, which probably it takes some time. So start that now, rather than waiting to land in Australia and then start talking in a foreign way of language, which Aussies can say, oh my God, what is this guy is talking? What is his accent? He's an Indian guy coming into our country, don't know how to speak Aussie English. So it's better start preparation right now, rather than come and land and then get a shock. First of all, you would be already in a big shock, because when you're going to land in Australia, it's not like that dollars will be in the tree. You will start taking dollars in your pocket. It's not like that. Maybe one thing like that, that you will come to Australia and then money will come falling on your in your pocket. No, it's not like that. Okay. First of all, you will get a cultural shock. Cultural shock means that you won't have your neighbors, you won't have your rishtedars, you won't have your family member. You will be alone. Okay, so that haunt will again make you feel bad, that oh my God, I came here, I was thinking Australia is so good, and but is different. Although Australia is a good country, good place to visit, but you're not coming here for holidays. Remember that. You're not coming to Australia for holidays. If you're coming for holidays, get a visa for holidays, come here, spend 3 months and then go back. But seriously, you're coming here to work. Why Australia is bringing you here, do you know? And can anybody tell me why Australia is bringing you here? Can any volunteer can tell me? Yes, we have 2 raised hands. This is a genuine question. I would be very happy to know if you know the answer. Anyone want to raise hand and tell me why Australia welcoming pharmacists from overseas, or why Australian government giving the skill visas?
Because the scope of pharmacists in Australia is increased.
Who's there? Who's there? Who's the answer guy? Zahir or Zohir?
Zohir Hassan.
Zohir, can you please, can I see you as well? That's another thing I need to ask every time. Zahir, how are you, Zahir?
I'm
So
fine, sir. What about you?
what you're doing? What is your status at the moment? Are you a pharmacist? Are you becoming pharmacist?
Inshallah, after 1 month, I will be a
Oh my
pharmacist.
God. So you're going to be a recent graduate. Wow, that's great.
Yes, sir.
Good
From
feeling.
Rafa International University, Islamabad.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. You're in the capital. So you're not far from CAP Center. So you can jump into the ball and give the exam, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good answer. But there's a technical thing behind which I want you to know. Because health professionals are needed in the country. When you come, you contribute to the society. You're a qualified person, right? You contribute to the services. And also you contribute to the economy of Australia as well. Because you're going to work, you're going to earn, and you will pay a handsome tax. Okay. So you are contributing in Australian economy as well. Okay, so that's why Australian government is inviting people from overseas, that they can come as a workforce, become part of society, become services provider, and also contribute in the economy. Okay, is everyone clear now? This small answer will help you in your job interview as well. And why you're coming to Australia? You're coming to Australia to work, obviously. You're coming here to contribute in Australian society. That's another main reason. And you're also contributing in the Australian economy by giving taxes. Okay. Okay, I go back to my slide. I think I have closed my slides. I'll just open my screen share. Hope you can see these dates. So these are the approximate dates of the exam that is happening in around the world. And there are certain dates that you can catch up, okay? There are some exam centers. You can see this list in the KAPs or APC website, where you can see all of these exam centers, whichever is close to you. I know that Islamabad is a bit under pressure because a lot of people are interested. Before last year, it wasn't like that. But this year, since we have started talking to so many pharmacists, now pharmacists are ready to do the exam in Pakistan. Okay. When you pass the exam, when you come to Australia, you do the provisional registration, and then you get a job of intern pharmacist. When you get an intern pharmacist job, you need to do 1,824 hours of internship hour, which is a paid job. Okay. So please write down that paid job is a paid job. It's not a free job. It's not a free work. Is a paid job where you where you have a chance to earn, I think, according to the pharmacy award. There's an industry, every industry in Australia, they have there's a rules and regulation which actually tell that what wages you need to pay, like what companies need to pay to their staff or team member. They have certain brackets. So we need to follow, every employer need to follow that, right? So that is called pharmacy award. So please write it down. How we get paid in Australia according to pharmacy award, pharmacy industry award. That's called pharmacy industry award 2010. Okay. Anything not according to that, that is illegal. In Australia, we can't do illegal things. Okay. So is everyone clear about that? Because this is a very common question asked by me in last 10 days that, oh, I signed a contract with an employer who actually sponsored my visa, and I think I will get underpaid. I will be manipulated, like those questions, which are rubbish, because every pharmacy owner has to pay the minimum wages rate, which is actually required by a pharmacy industry award. And that is actually there on their contract. When I discussed with them, or I asked them to show me the contract, and I said to them, look, nothing wrong in your contract. If people are actually misguiding you, people are actually getting jealous of you because you got the visa directly from your country and now you're landing in Australia. That's why people are actually misguiding you, those funny information that, oh, you get a job, you know, that employer is not good, they put you on pressure, this and that, which is absolutely not true. Okay, is it clear too? Because I receive these questions from pharmacists every week. So I just want to tell you this right now, so you know what is right, what is wrong. Okay, I'm not getting a response. Is it something which is very complex, or is it too deep, or should I go on other slides?
Sir, we are okay with it.
You're okay with, okay, sure. Okay, I'll just go and show you the visa part. Okay, this is introduction again. This is me and my wife. We are both a pharmacist working in this country from 2003. It's a long journey of more than 20 years. In that journey, we received some awards because we did something good, something innovative in the country. That's why I received the Pharmacist of the Year by Pharmaceutical Society of Australia in 2009. Some business awards I won in between, which is not listed here, but this is a big award, Governor's Award, which is a state award given to us, our company, last year. And my wife went on the desk, she received the award. We have regional pharmacy locations in various parts of South Australia and one in Victoria. Okay. Scope and opportunities for pharmacists in regional and rural or regional Australia. Okay, so everything goes around and around in regional, rural. In my topic, this is the main part of my presentations. Demand of KAPs pass students or KAPs pass pharmacists are in regional Australia. If you understand that right now, you will have a great career in this country. If you get misguided by someone, like, you know, a lot of no-sayers or misguiders, or there are a lot of Facebook pages which talk rubbish about wages and misguide people. If you get into that, there are a lot of consultants which might guide you. So make sure you just focus on what I'm guiding you. I'm not getting any commission from anyone. I'm just guiding you the right way, right path. Okay. Okay. Come to the party now. Okay. So you come to regional Australia. You're going to think that, oh my God, there will be some, land people living in there, some jungly people living in Australia. They will come and eat you, or maybe some crocodiles will come to your house, or some big snakes will come and ask for a bottle of milk. No, it's not like that. Regional Australia is all well developed areas. They got roads, they got hospital, they got schools, but they are far from the main city. That's the only thing. They got all the facilities. They got fast NBN internet. You can watch Netflix if you want, but you don't have a time when you're an intern. You don't have a time to watch these Hum TV drama from Pakistan or anything like that, because you will have so much workload that TV or anything like that will be out of question for you for at least 2 years, in your first 2 years. Okay. amenities, hospital, school are available in regional Australia. Okay. So is that clear? Because I got some funny questions all the time in my groups. Always there was a topic going on. Sir, what about the wild animals in Australia? Then everyone start laughing. Then everyone start teasing the other person that we already discussed that few times. Then why are you starting this topic again? And I always say, look, I have killed so many kangaroos from my car. I have killed so many snakes from my car, and I'm still alive, still sitting in front of you. Nobody has done anything wrong with me from past many years. So if you coming, you can do the same thing. You can avoid those things as a smart person, and you can teach your family member, teach your kids how to tackle, how to not to go into the bush area where there may be some snakes or there may be some crocodiles. You can tell them. Okay, there are a lot of ways to educate people, educate newcomers. Okay, so there's no problem with wildlife in Australia. Wildlife is big, deadliest snake in the world live in Australia. Okay, deadliest crocodiles live in Australia. I don't know about in Africa. I know the crocodile will be big, but in Australia, in Darwin, the city Darwin, which is famous, very close from Malaysia, the top end, the population of, you will be amazed, you will be laughing now. The population of Darwin is like 150,000 people, right? 150,000 people, 1.5 lakh log rehte hain. Okay. But according to the stats, they have crocodiles, like 300,000 crocodiles there in their waters around Darwin. So it's mean that 2 crocodiles ready to eat 1 man. But it doesn't mean that every day a crocodile get a man to eat. It's not like that. But you need to be aware going into the sea. You need to be aware about going into a boat for fishing, because crocodile will come there. If you do silly things, then you will be eaten by crocodile. Or there will be some sharks in the sea. You will be killed by shark if you don't take the safety measures. All right. And regional Australia is far from main cities. So you need to have a good car. A good car means you need to have a SUV, at least, not a sedan car. Sedan car doesn't really work in region, because sedan car is like a small very small donkey sort of thing in front of road trains or big trucks. So for safety measure, make sure you have a driving license when you're coming to Australia. You should be driving. I will tell you why later on, but at the moment, you need to be driving license holder when you're coming to Australia, and you need to have a good car when you come. Make sure you have at least $8,000 to $10,000 that you can buy a good car, reasonable size car, safety wise, to drive on the big highways. Okay, got it? Okay. I want to talk about pathway for pharmacy technician and its demand as well, which is very less. Pathway was industrial pharmacist. Visas are open there. You can come, you can use the options. Come. Welcome to Australia. Use this option, 491 visa. Quick state nomination from SA is open. Quick, very quick. Okay, this is something about me. I do these crazy things, free things. People ask me that, why are you doing this free? My managers also ask me that, why are you wasting your time? Why are you talking to overseas pharmacists? This is give you nothing. Because they see me that how much time I'm spending, because my manager, my assistant manager, or my assistant always say that, Irfan, you need to put this topic aside. That's enough is enough. They always see me that, but this is my passion. It's like fun. It's like game for me. People play game on computers. This is like a game sort of thing for me. I enjoy. So take a picture of this, please. If you haven't taken a picture. Can you take a picture, photo? And if you're watching, go on my LinkedIn profile. Before going onto LinkedIn, maybe just Google, because there's so much work has been done through my way that Google loves me. Google, the search engine that loves me. Put Irfan Hashmi Pharmacist Australia. Just do it if you have a spare phone or a spare laptop, and tell me what you're going to see. Do you have a laptop screen? How many people are logging from the laptops? Not many. You may see some newspaper cuttings. You may see some AJP, Australian General Pharmacy. You may see some TV documentary. You may see some story in Pharmacist General many times, retail journals many times, Pharmacy Daily, even Australian 10 or 8 different newspapers has done a coverage on my work. I think I'm losing my voice because I'm talking about me. I should be talking about something else. But why I'm telling you, you can contact me and you can get inspiration. Inspiration is very important for this whole process of visiting Australia or coming to Australia. If you have someone like a role model, that make you motivate, that push you, that actually give you a reason to do what you're doing to aim to Australia. So you can watch my YouTube channel. Maybe, people say in the YouTube channel, in every video, when the video is starting, they say, please prescribe or subscribe and please press the bell button. You won't see in any of my video. I don't do that, but I think that's very important right now, because even people have received or seen this, they still ask me, what is your YouTube channel? So I think I need to start saying to people, please subscribe and click the bell button so you can get a notification whenever there's something loaded. That's important. Keep getting the information continuously is important. TikTok. I'm a TikTok pharmacist. I provide information on TikTok. TikTok is a very modern, fast-paced, very latest. Businesses are using that in Australia or around everywhere in USA. So that's why I choose TikTok, the odd one, a very odd thing. I was not on TikTok nearly maybe 4 months ago. I was not using it, but I start seeing some information about these visas and changes so quickly. And I say, oh my God, I should be using it because that's so quick. We can just make 1 minute video and shoot, post it, and that will go viral to so many places. And it's a very easy way to send information quickly. So I would request you to have your TikTok account made up today and click and connect with me. Facebook page, I got a Facebook page, I got a Facebook ID. When I talk about Facebook page, everyone search me and they start sending me friend requests, and I have to first of all see who's this. Is it a scammer or is it a genuine person? When I see the pharmacist, I say, okay, let's become friends. So every day, 10, 15 pharmacists adding me as a friend. But I would like you to see my page, because page, I put the information. Facebook ID is my personal, but I just add them there as well. I said, look, go ahead and add and come to the party. Okay. Twitter. Twitter is very important for you as a professional, because all the big leading professionals have a Twitter account as they have LinkedIn account. Twitter, you can talk to other person to tweet. You can tag someone and you can send the message directly. You can send a message to Australian Commissioner directly. You can send a message directly to anyone in the world. They can notify. That's why Twitter is important. Make sure you have a Twitter account ready, okay? And in your profile, have a professional photo, not a photo on a bike, not a photo on in your swimming suit. No, have a professional photo. Just show that you are a pharmacist. and say a pharmacist from Pakistan. When you come to Australia, then change it Pakistan to Australia. Okay, like Uzair is sitting in the pharmacy. I think I can see. Have that kind of photo, and it actually shows other person you are a professional. I think someone approached me today, and LinkedIn. Yeah, he sent me a message on LinkedIn to me this morning, because his photo was like he was sitting in a car and the seatbelt was on, and his eyes was like this. So LinkedIn itself, intelligent, like they call technology intelligent, that was actually telling me, don't add that person. That could be a scammer. But when I read the profile, he was a pharmacist from somewhere from Punjab. So I just add him and I just message him. I said, look, hello, how are you? I want to give you a quick feedback. Please change your photo, because your photo looks very awkward and not matching what you are. Okay. So this is digital presence. You need to have your digital presence strong. Start doing it right now. Start doing it right now, because in Australia, you need to have this. So you need to be ready for Australia right now. You are not there in Australia. Some people say, oh my God, this is all about jobs and this and that. I said, no, this is about the cultural awareness. You are making yourself ready for Australia. So these are very simple things. Can you see that? Instagram, how much time it will take you to make an Instagram ID with your profile as a pharmacist? How much time it will take you to make a Twitter account, have an app, download it, and a photo, and say pharmacist, and this and that? How much time it will take? And also, all of these, you know, the APC, Pharmacy Board, Pharmacy Guild, and President Pharmacy Guild, Pharmaceutical Society, they all have their digital presence. So when you make your profile, just go and connect with them as well. Find them, Pharmacy Guild, bang, connect. Twitter, find Pharmacy Guild, Pharmaceutical Society of Australia, APC, bang, 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 connect with them. So your profile will start building that you are connected to the right people of pharmacy profession. So this is the main idea, why I want you to have these all. So when you connect with APC, for example, APC on Twitter, APC on Instagram, APC on LinkedIn, APC on YouTube, you will get the first-hand information straight away. As soon as they break a news, as soon as they advise anything, as soon as they declare anything, that will come to you straight away, rather than you waiting for me or my lectures. That's the beauty of this all digital presence. People take it differently. People think that, oh, Irfan is asking to join these all to get more likes. No. What I will get out of the like, I already have 5,000 people following me. Why should I have more likes? And TikTok is fun. I always do TikTok things just to get engaged. But if you have your pharmacist TikTok profile, you know, there's a guy called Mustafa in Australia. He is amazing pharmacist. He's a big TikToker in Australia, big. Just follow him, and you will, if you follow him, the news that he declare every day, the news information that he declare, if you watch that, if you watch him for 1 minute every day, then I'm very confident that it will help you to pass the KAPs exam, because what he is telling is actually directly related to you guys, because he is actually telling the inside of Australian community pharmacy. You getting my point? TikTok, I'm talking about the TikTok. Everyone thinks, oh, I'm allergic to the TikTok. I don't use TikTok. I said, come on, where should I go? How I can explain, how I can go into the other person's head and explain to them. Okay, I hope this few points will justify why you need this all. And connect with me as well, because I'm also one of the person who disperse news. If you see my LinkedIn profile, I'm a news jerk. I actually break the news. The news coming from different sources, I share the news. Why I share the news? Why? Do you think those companies giving me money for that? No, I shared that news. So people who are connected with me, they can see that. They get updated information. They get motivation. Why I was sharing the APP conference photos continuously from last 4 days on my LinkedIn. Did anybody notice that? It was just to showcase that what Australian pharmacy conference is like that. Today I was in a Terry White conference. The general manager of Terry White just shake hand with me and he said, Irfan, how was the conference? Were you enjoying the APP conference? I said to him, Gary, I was not in the conference. I was not there. I was working. And he said, really? But your LinkedIn profile was all over the APP conference. I said, yes, I was just sharing the news. He said, I thought you were there. I said, no, I was not there. I was working in my pharmacy. See, so that's the impression people get. You come to know those things straight away through my profiles. But what if you directly connected to those people, but it will take some time for you to know all these things. All right. Okay, let's talk about the visa. You have passed the KAPs, you have passed the PTE, and now come to the party for a state nomination. Those who are fresh graduate, they already know they can get a state nomination from Western Australia. Is that clear to you? Is it everyone know about that now? If I do a test now, which state you will apply, all the fresh graduate, can you tell me the right answer? Hello, I'm asking a question.
Hi, Irfan sir. It's Cover here. How are you?
Yes, I'm very well. How are you, sir?
Not too bad, not too bad. Now I'm listening your webinar, and I just wanted to answer this question.
Yes.
I think for onshore candidates, onshore graduates, Western Australia graduate stream is probably the best. But for offshore, I think probably South Australia 190491 is the one offering giving more nominations and invitations to
Can you please come on the camera?
pharmacists.
Can you be on the camera so I can see you?
Yeah, give me a second. Let me turn on my camera.
Yes. Okay, that's good. That's good. So you're saying about state nomination for industrial pharmacists, right?
Yes, industrial pharmacist, and also I'm not sure about the community pharmacist, but for industrial pharmacist, I think South Australia, I've seen a lot of invitations in the past.
Yes, that's true. That's
especially 491.
Yep. But you know, the audience who are sitting here are mostly the fresh graduates. They are fresh graduates from Peshawar University. And for them, state nomination from Western Australia is the ideal top priority at the moment. No experience required. Just bang, 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 and apply, and they will get the Western Australia state nomination, and they can apply for 491.
And you're talking about offshore, offshore candidates and 491.
Offshore, like overseas. Yes.
Overseas and 491.
Yes. So that's my question with the audience, because I said that in the start of the program that Western Australia is the target area where you need to apply once you get this KAPs exam pass, because Western Australia government is saying that we are welcoming Australia, we are welcoming overseas pharmacists with no experience.
Definitely. Yeah, I've actually got experience with Western Australia because I had received nomination for one of my sibling, but it was 190.
Okay.
So 190, they asked for work requirement, but I think 491 is the best pathway for offshore. Yeah.
Easy.
Definitely.
Take the easy pathway. Why go for PR? Why not just do the visa and come here and earn money and then
100% and start your career? Yeah,
PR will come, no problem. When you land it, PR will come.
100%.
Okay, thank you for coming on camera.
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, so this is the retail pharmacist 491 visa is the most approachable visa. So if you take a picture of this slide, because this is directly relevant to you who are coming out of uni, if you pass the KAPs exam, you will be submitting your application under this category, which under this number 251513, and this last bottom visa, which is 491 visa. So this is one which is high fast process visa for you guys who are actually no experience. Okay. People who got experience like Mariam, she can look for 190 as well with experience. People who got 3 years experience, they can try 190 nomination for Victoria. They can get the visa in 2 months or 1 month time. Okay. I'll go over the next one. Pharmacy technician. There are a lot of people maybe thinking about pharmacy technician. Pharmacy technician, again, 491 visa. South Australia, target South Australia. If you have the nomination, if you have the assessment done by Vitasis, then you can do that. Okay. For industrial people who have got experience for 3 years at least, but going back on pharmacy technician, you need to have experience. You cannot just think that you are coming out of uni and you can apply for that. No, you can't. Okay. Because in this profession of pharmacy technician, you need to show 3 years experience, at least 3 or 4 year experience, and then get the Vitasis will give you that. Vitasis will give you the assessment, and if you have the PTE, then you apply for a state nomination. Select South Australia, select Western Australia or Victoria. You will get the nomination approved by state, and then you apply for the visa. Is that clear? Is it very complicated? Because I know some student will be thinking, what the hell I'm talking about here. Hello, pharmacy student from Peshawar University. Are you getting my point, or is it going on the roof from your head?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Oh, wow. Who's saying clear? Can I ask what's your name, sir?
Harun, sir.
Harun. Oh my God, Harun, you are too clever. I know. Okay. If you are understanding, you need to make sure you make other people understand as well in your college or university.
Yes, sir. Inshallah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, industrial pharmacist. At least 3 year, 4 year experience with assessment, easily achievable. Get it done. If you have a friend who has worked, this is something you can achieve it. You can go for this 491 visa. South Australia is very friendly for industrial people. Don't know why. I don't know why. I get confused sometimes with the government policies because there's no jobs here, but people are coming here. I say, okay, just take the visa and come. I think Australian government has done a mistake by opening all the pharmacist professional in the demand list. And when people come here, they get confused, they get angry. They say, what the hell, I'm here. There's no jobs here. Why they invite us? So I always say to them, look, KAPs, do KAPs and get into work. Feel you're lucky. You use your experience, use the Vitasis, and you're landed here. And some people agree on it and some people don't agree on it. They think that, no, I will get a job. They will sit in the home. They use their saving 8 months, 10 months, 1 year. And they still believe that, no, what I'm saying is not true. I will get a job. I said, come on. I wish I can write a letter to the minister but it's going to be very, like, people don't like me because once in November, I think I was about to write a letter about why they opened this industrial pharmacy when there's no jobs here. But I said, no, this is going to be selfish because people will not get a visa. I said, okay, let everyone come with this visa. And then if they understand KAPs is the pathway, then obviously, so use that pathway which are open. Don't delay it. Don't delay a day because time is money. And who knows, these windows which are open for industrial pharmacy and this pharmacy technician may be history very soon from the end of this financial year. That's my gut feeling. I could be wrong, but I know that Guild know about this. Guild know this, that industry people are struggling here, and they may put something in writing to minister and that may go away. That's my feeling is, but I could be wrong. But I'm just telling everyone who is listening me, if you have a capacity to submit your visa, do that before end of this June, before this, because every July there's a change happen. Okay, if you don't know what change happened, so make sure you get into the queue before it become history. Because I have never witnessed this pharmacy technician in my 20-year career. I never witnessed pharmacy technician as a demand list, never ever. Okay, industrial pharmacist was there in past, but it just suddenly appeared from somewhere, from nowhere, I don't know.
On and off, yeah.
Okay, so this is the documentation I normally provide to if someone looking to make, yes, cover, yes.
Yes, sir, please, if I can ask some questions.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, regarding industrial pharmacists, sir, just want to ask a few things. One is basically if someone have a skill assessment, PT in everything in order, and they've got like 80 points for 190 and for example, 90 points for 491, and they have already lodged their EOIs, expression of interest with the different states. Just wondering, like, if they haven't received anything in last 3 rounds or 4 rounds, should they be going forward with the RDA, Regional Development Authority for New South Wales or anything, if they're getting their application assessed and responded within one month? If that's the right pathway for getting 491.
I think I messaged you earlier that I don't know the answer because I never come across this question before. So I don't know. I can't say yes or no because I don't know anything about this. Zahir is the name that I gave you. Just call him, message him.
I'll give him a call.
Yes.
Sure.
Just, if
And
you answer,
you
if you can't answer, he message him and put my name as a reference. He will respond to you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. And you're absolutely right. There is a lot of for industrial pharmacy, it's always on and off, and it's in the short-term list. But also, there's definitely not many industries. There are some in major cities like I'm in Melbourne. So in Melbourne there was industry near the Broadmeadows, and there was one industry near Hoppers Crossing. So there's few, but very less job opportunities when you compare with KAPs. When you compare with community pharmacies, it's heaps.
Look, pathway that I suggest to anyone who's coming on industrial, do KAPs, get into
100%.
registration, and then start
100%.
looking for jobs. There may be a chance that when you have a full registration, your chances
100%.
will be more bigger, more brighter for employer because they will see you as a local person. Because when you put an application to industry people, they will say that, where is your local experience? So that way you can build your 2 years in community pharmacy, build the experience, and then go back. Hopefully they
100%.
will count you as a local Aussie guy. Yep.
100%. And that's the best advice.
Yes.
I really appreciate it. This is 100% best advice you can give to your students and as a mentor.
Yes, that's true, because rather than waiting and sitting at home, hoping that I will get a work, hoping I will get into a related work, like medical related work, why not just go and do the proper pharmacist job when it's available?
That's right.
And it help you in your registration process to become a full-fledged registered pharmacist. And I know that some PhDs here, pharmacists with PhDs, they are not registered in a pharmacist, but they sometimes struggle to get a promotion, to get all job, because the job requirement for PhD pharmacists sometimes also require a registration, and they lag behind that. And when they start looking into a KAPs or jobs as an intern, they become overqualified. Nobody will take a PhD as an intern. This is my guarantee. They have to hide their all qualification, MPhil, PhD, removing from their LinkedIn profile. That's how they get into job. Because first those people who just come to Australia for degrees, and then they went into lecturership and or some research work, but they got stuck sometime because they don't have the registration as a pharmacist. So that's very basic thing which one can do.
100%.
That is available. Yeah.
100%. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Okay. One more point I like to mention here, especially, that when we come to Australia, or when we're applying to Australia, there's some myths or some misinformation or rumors or galat khabrein, which I have discovered during my recent interaction with Pakistani and Middle Eastern pharmacists, that there's a big statement required to come to apply for immigration to Australia. There's nothing like that. We don't need a big statement. Like, we don't need 20, 30, 40 lakhs in your bank account to apply for a state for this pharmacist visa 491 or 190. All right. So that need to be clear. You need to write down this point somewhere, that Australia do not need your bank statement when you're applying as a KAPs pharmacist or industrial pharmacist or technician pharmacist or technician pharmacy person. All right. Because I know directly 4 pharmacists who wasted their 3 years just to, they got some information from somewhere from the senior, and they said, you need to have a bank statement. And they will start like saving money for 3 years. And they wasted 3 years just because of that. So time is money, and so don't waste your time. Okay. And one senior spoke to a junior pharmacist saying that KAPs has finished their registration for this year. There's no more KAPs registration available in Australia because this year all the application has been closed. That's again a rubbish information, very untrue information. Okay, so there are a lot of rumors, people just spread rumors. So I'm just telling you the bad rumors. So don't get stuck in the rumors. Just before this session, there was a lady pharmacist went to a consultant in Lahore, and she came back and saying to me that he's saying that you cannot apply because you don't have a 3-year experience, even you pass the KAPs, which is absolutely rubbish. I call it bullshit, because in Pakistan, the consultants or whatever they call it, the people who just become consultant without any qualification, they don't know the update information, and they're just telling the old information. So that's also a rumor. Okay. So everyone who's sitting in this webinar, is that clear to you that pharmacists can come after the fresh graduation if they pass the KAPs? Is it very clear to you guys? Can I have an answer from everyone who's listening, other than Kawar, other than Mariam, other than Harun?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Muin. Okay, that's good. You know that. Muin, are you pharmacist? Are you qualified now?
No, sir, I'm in final year student.
Okay, so next year you will be.
Yes, sir.
You know that what you need to do.
Yes, sir.
You need to get your degree, you need to get your mark sheet, you need to get your pharmacy council certificate. If it's not coming, you need to get the letter, which you're going to share and apply for KAPs assessment, collect the $1,300 and pay the assessment fee, and also do the PTE. While you can do the PTE in your final year, maybe the last semester you can do the PTE, make the PTE ready. Okay.
I'm trying for PTA.
Yes, that's good. That's good that you and tell this to at least 10 different friends of yours.
Sir, if I don't have category, so what we
Sorry,
should
who's
do?
saying that? Who's talking to me?
I am Zahir Hassan. Can I ask the question?
Okay, I'll put Muin on mute. I'll take Zahir. Yes, Zahir, what you're saying? Can you please say again?
Sir, if I don't have category, so what we should do?
Okay, Zahir, please come on camera so we can see each other. I can see you into your eyes. Okay, so Zahir, were you listening when we have two gentlemen were talking, Ahmed and another one earlier, when Ahmed was saying that there's a letter you can get from your pharmacy council as a provisional letter that you have applied, or you are ready to get your registration. It will be provided, but at the moment you are entitled for that. That kind of letter is enough for KAPs with your degree and your mark sheet for applying for assessment. Is it clear to you?
Okay.
Do you have your degree in your hand?
Yes, sir.
Do you have your degree?
No, sir. Now my final semester is going on. Just
Okay,
1 month
okay.
is
So
remaining.
you will get the degree. So I hope you, when you will get getting your degree from Peshawar University.
No, sir. But, I'm doing from Rifa International University,
Sorry.
Islamabad.
So when you getting your degree? Sorry, when you getting your degree?
Inshallah, at the end of May.
Okay, so be ready. Make the letter before that.
Okay, sir.
And
Islamic,
there's a comment.
Sir, can you tell me? Can you
Yes.
tell me the estimated cost from KAPs to visa and tickets?
Oh, Zahir, Mr. Zahir, you not watching my slides? I tell everything half an hour ago. Did you not watching, or were you watching some Netflix?
Okay, sir.
Did you visit? I'm just asking because you were there from the start. I'm not sure why you
Yes,
missed it.
sir.
Did you miss my slide?
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, I missed that slide.
Are you watching me on the phone or are you watching me on the laptop? Tell me, please.
On phone, I'm watching on phone.
Yes. I always say everyone to come on laptop, because laptop you have a big screen so you can see the slide. That's something. Okay, write it down. $1,310 for your assessment fee.
Okay, sir.
For assessment, 1,310 Australian dollar.
Okay.
And KAPs exam fee is $2,300 Australian dollars.
$2,300.
Yes. When you do that, state nomination fee is $350.
$350.
When you've done everything, state nomination arrive, you apply for visa, 4,500 Australian dollars for
Okay,
491
sir.
visa. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you got visa, you have applied for the visa now. Once your visa arrive, you buy a ticket. Ticket maybe 2,000 or less than $2,000, or maybe $1,500 one way if you're coming to just one way.
Okay.
That's it. You land in Australia.
Inshallah.
And you bring some money, so you can use that money to pay the bank, like not bank, to home rental property as a deposit. You need 4 or 5 weeks rent advance to pay. And approximately, if you share an accommodation, you may get $150 per week accommodation. And you need to buy a car at least. Are you having a driving license, or are you not a driving license person?
I don't have driving license.
Okay, do you drive, or do you drive a motorbike?
Yes, sir. I drive motor.
Okay, so motorbike, keep the motorbike in Pakistan. Don't bring it to Australia, because in Australia, motorbikes are very dangerous things. People get killed on the road like this. Okay, you need to buy a car.
Okay.
A car, not a sedan. If you're working in country, not a sedan car is like recommended. You need to buy a SUV car. Okay, if you want to be safe. I'll tell you a story from yesterday. It will haunt you. One of my colleague pharmacists left early in the morning from one regional town, Port Pirie, to going to the other regional town, Vidoe, which is 2-hour, 30-minute drive early in the morning, like in the dark, early in the morning before Sari. When he was about to reach Vidoe, something happened, or maybe he fall asleep. I don't know. And his car went out of the road and roll over 4 times. No accident, just roll over. He is still alive. Why he is still alive? Maybe Allah save him. But he was using a SUV car, a big Jeep Cherokee car, big car.
Yes.
Car is completely damaged, is write-off. He will get money from insurance. But he was safe. He was in the hospital for half a day and then discharged from the hospital. Today he was working. The car, a good car with airbags, are very, very important for your safety. When we come to Australia, we buy a car, we think that cheap car is okay. I wouldn't recommend anyone to buy a cheap car, because one pharmacist got killed a month ago in South Australia. A female Pakistani pharmacist got killed in a car accident. They got 2 cars at the home. One big Toyota Kluger, modern, not brand new, but maybe 3-4 year old. And they have a small hatchback Toyota Corolla, very old, 20-year-old car. And she was driving that car on that day, unfortunately. And that car was slipped out from the road, hit in a tree. The car got fire and she was burned in the car. That was a big news all over Australia. Big news. All the TV channels were talking about that death. A pharmacist died. A Pakistani pharmacist was died. She was from Islamabad. Originally lived many years in Dubai. And I was the supervisor for her.
Sir, another question is this, can you tell me the material from which we can take help to prepare?
Yes, material, you can get material from me, no problem.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, so you just need to do all the activities which I explained in the start to join my network. Okay, you need to show me.
Yes, sir.
You need to connect on
I will do it.
all the platforms. You need to create your own interview video, 1 minute, just to feel that you are going to Australia now. So I can see some ability that you are ready or not. I can give you a feedback straight away, what things you need to do. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Passing KAPs is not a big deal. It's a big deal for you, but when you come to the party with us, then you will be so confident before the exam, at least 3 months before the exam, that you will feel that, oh, I can knock this exam. Okay. Thank you for
Yes,
talking.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I'll just quickly go back on the question. There are a lot of questions in the chat box. I'll just quickly check and answer those. Okay. Okay. Ahmed is saying I have passed out in 2022. That's good. So where is Ahmed? I think I have spoken to Ahmed. Okay. Seat July में नहीं है. Okay, वो हो जाएंगी. Okay, birth certificate is required. Sayyid Safdar Hussain पूछ रहे हैं. No, sir. If you're applying for KAPs, you can use your passport and you apply for use the CNIC or driving license. That's enough. You don't need to have the birth certificate. But I think in your visa, you would need a birth certificate when you're applying for visa. So make sure if you have an Urdu version, get an English translation from a notary public. Even if you don't have a birth certificate, bring the Bay form or whatever equivalent to that. Okay, it's not mandatory that you can't just sit and stuck if you don't have the birth certificate. Okay. Rihan, who's Rihan here? Rihan, I think Rihan already spoken to me. Okay, I know that. MBA question is already done. Okay. Test kitne change hota hai? M Usman is saying, sir, एक दफा टेस्ट फी देने के बाद टेस्ट की कितनी change hota hai? Mr. M Usman, are you here, Usman? If you're here, can you come on camera and I can talk to you? What is the question? Because I'm not getting. Oh, yes, you are here. I'm Usman. You have a bird on your profile.
Yes, sir.
Can I see you on the camera, please?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर।
वालेकुम सलाम जी, आपका क्वेश्चन?
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि एक दफ़ा जब टेस्ट की फीस पे करते हैं तो उसमें कितने चांस होते हैं टेस्ट देने के? मतलब एक दफ़ा ही बंदा चांस वेल कर सकता है?
जी, आप $2300 देंगे, वो आपको एक ही दफा बैठने देंगे। अगर आपने पास कर लिया तो वारे न्यारे हो जाएंगे आपके। वो $2300 जो है वो $1,00,000 बन जाएंगे वैल्यू के। अगर आपने फेल कर दिया तो दोबारा आप आ जाएंगे पार्टी के अंदर देने के लिए। लेकिन आप फेल का क्यों सोच रहे हैं? व्हाई यू थिंकिंग अबाउट फेलियर?
सर एक और क्वेश्चन है मेरा कि जो अगर मैं नवंबर के टेस्ट के लिए अप्लाई करता हूँ तो मुझे कब उसके लिए अपॉइंटमेंट लेनी पड़ेगी? टेस्ट के लिए कब अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा? जैसे आपने बताया था कि
आपके पास क्या क्या चीजें हैं, पहले आप मुझे ये बता दो। अभी आपका क्या स्टेटस है?
सर मैं गवर्नमेंट जॉब कर रहा हूँ हॉस्पिटल में इस वक्त ना, पाकिस्तान में।
उससे मुझे कोई लेना देना नहीं। आपके पास क्या क्या मुझे ये बताएं।
सब कुछ है मेरे पास, पासपोर्ट भी है, डिग्री भी है, कैटेगरी भी है।
असेसमेंट डालो भाई, वेट किस चीज का करना है? असेसमेंट डालो, $1300 दे के उनको आगे करो, उनको पेश करो, उनको सलामी दो, उनको बोलो मेरी डिग्री को असेस कर लो। 6 हफ्ते के अंदर आपको वो ओके कर देंगे। उसके बाद जब मर्जी चाहे इम्तिहान के लिए अपॉइंटमेंट ले लो।
सही है सर। जैसे आपने बताया था कि जुलाई की सारी बुक हो गई हैं सीट्स पाकिस्तान में।
मैंने तो नहीं बताया
सर, वो स्टार्ट में
किसी की स्टेटमेंट पड़ी है। मैं तो कोशिश कर रहा हूँ कि जुलाई का टेस्ट जो है वो बढ़ जाए। मैं तो अभी पीछे लगा हुआ हूँ सारे तरीके से। सारी अपनी जितनी भी ताल्लुकात हैं उन सब के पीछे लगा दिए मैंने उनको कि भाई खोलो सीटें।
ठीक है सर, थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू। तो असेसमेंट करके कब फारिग हो जाओगे आप? 6 हफ्ते में आप असेसमेंट कर सकते हो?
जी इंशाल्लाह सर, मैं अप्लाई कर दूंगा इस नेक्स्ट मंथ इंशाल्लाह
नेक्स्ट
असेसमेंट के लिए।
मंथ? नेक्स्ट मंथ क्यों? आज क्यों नहीं? कल क्यों नहीं?
सर 2 दिन रह गए हैं इसमें
तो भाई ना, तो कल अभी पोर्टल बना लो, आज ही पोर्टल बना लो। स्कैनर है घर पे पड़ा हुआ?
जी सर, जी बिल्कुल।
स्कैनर है तो स्कैनर करके वो लोड कर दो 4-5 डॉक्यूमेंट जो भी हमने बात की है। छोटी सी तो डॉक्यूमेंट है, कुछ भी नहीं करना, ना
ठीक है
एक्सपीरियंस
सर,
लगाना, ना कुछ करना, नथिंग। कोई नहीं चाहिए उनको आपका एक्सपीरियंस, देखेंगे भी नहीं वो
ठीक
आपका
है
एक्सपीरियंस।
जी, ठीक है सर, थैंक
ठीक
यू।
है। और कितने साल का एक्सपीरियंस है वैसे? कितने साल का एक्सपीरियंस है? 3 साल का है पीछे?
सर 2 साल हो गए हैं, तकरीबन 2 साल अब लगा हुआ है।
ओके, तो यू नीड टू गो अगेन टू वेस्टर्न ऑस्ट्रेलिया। यस, ठीक
ठीक
है।
है सर,
ठीक है,
थैंक यू
ओके।
सर।
पीटी कर लो भाई, पीटी। पीटी कर लो इस दौरान में। डू द पीटी
जी
नाउ।
ठीक हो गया, ठीक है सर। सर आइल्स और पीटी में ज्यादा बेटर कौन सा है
पीटी
जिसमें ज्यादा पॉइंट्स
पीटी पीटी आपके लिए सूट करता है, हमारे पाकिस्तान के और बाहर के लोगों के लिए, क्योंकि उसमें ज्यादा ज्यादा थोड़ा सा नंबर आ जाते हैं एज कम्पेयर टू आइल्स में।
ठीक हो गया, ठीक है सर,
ठीक है,
इंशाल्लाह।
थैंक यू। ओके, I'll go for the next question. सर, कैप्स अप्लाई करने के लिए सिर्फ डिग्री जरूरी है या लाइसेंस भी? हम ये बात कर चुके हैं जुहैर से। How much IELTS will be required? Sana Ijaz. Sana, is Sana still here? Who is Sana? Miss Sana. Sana Ijaz. आपने सवाल किया IELTS के कितने स्कोर चाहिए आपको। ये कैप्स के रिलेटेड है, तो आपको चाहिए एटलीस्ट। नहीं भाई, ये 6.5 किसने लिख दिया? नो, यू नीड 7। नो 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 नो, इफ यू 6.5 यू वोंट गेट एनीथिंग। और अगर 7 को टारगेट किया तो 7 तो आएंगे नहीं। पहली बात तो आपको टारगेट करना पड़ेगा 8। 8 टारगेट करेंगे तो कहीं 7 आएगा। इज इट क्लियर? लगता है वो जो है वो है नहीं, चले गए। ठीक है, ओके, दैट्स फाइन। विल गो द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। ऑलरेडी फॉलोड यू, ओके। यस, वी विल डू दिस सून। Does anyone got a question while I'm checking the questions? Okay, I think Rehan has shared the document which everyone was asking. Can you see in the chat? Okay, Dr. Mubin, I'll put you on mute. Okay, Rukhsar Asim. Rukhsar Asim, are you here, Rukhsar? Or you left? Because your question मुझे समझ में नहीं आई। Sir, eligibility fee caps पहले पे करते हैं। हाँ, कैप्स की एलिजिबिलिटी फ़ी जो है असेसमेंट फ़ी है 1310, और फिर एग्ज़ाम जब देते हैं तो वो एग्ज़ाम की अलग फ़ी है। ठीक है। रेहान भाई, जिनकी कैटेगरी आ गई सर्टिफिकेट ज़रूरत है। उस्मान ने कोई सवाल और किया, मुझे समझ में नहीं आया क्या सवाल है। रेहान भाई, जिनकी कैटेगरी आ गई है उनका ये सर्टिफिकेट बनवाने की ज़रूरत है। नो, इफ़ यू हैव द फार्मेसी काउंसिल सर्टिफिकेट देन यू डोंट नीड टू डू दिस। ओके, यू डोंट नीड टू डू दिस। नहीं, ओके, आंसर चला गया। $1310 असेसमेंट। साकिब कहते हैं नो नो नो, वी हैव, आई थिंक दोबारा पे करनी होती है इफ नॉट क्लियर। ओके, अप्लाइड फॉर पासपोर्ट। ओके ओके, देखें, जिसने भी सवाल ये किया है ना कि दोबारा दोबारा एग्जाम, देखो भाई, ये एग्जाम है, इसको सोचो कि एक ही दफा दोगे। अगर ऐसा सोचोगे तो ये पास हो जाएगा। अगर ये सोचोगे कि ये मेरा फेल हो जाएगा और मैं दोबारा दूंगा, तो फिर वैसे ही होगा जो सोचोगे तुम। इज इट क्लियर, उस्मान? और whoever thinking to do the exam, रिजल्ट
यस
को,
सर।
अगर रिजल्ट को जो आप सोचोगे वही आएगा। इससे अच्छा है कि रिजल्ट के बारे में सोचो ही ना, सिर्फ
सर मैं
टारगेट कर लो।
सर मेरा एक क्वेश्चन हो रहा है कि पाकिस्तान में जो सेंटर होता है बनता है कैप्स का, इसमें कितने लोग टेस्ट देते हैं एक, फॉर एग्जांपल अगर जुलाई में कोई देंगे तो कितने लोग होते हैं, इसका कोई आइडिया मिल
आपको
सकता
क्या करना है इस मसले में जाके? आपने कुर्सियां लगानी है वहां पे, ऐड करनी है, क्या करना है आपने?
है? नहीं सर, वैसे ही आइडिया लेना है एक।
नहीं, आपने क्या कंप्यूटर डोनेट करने हैं? या थोड़े से और ले लो मेरे से, मेरे अब्बा की दुकान है वहां से मैं कुर्सियां भिजवा देता हूँ। 10 की इजाजत है, खाली 10 की। 10 भी नहीं होते थे पहले तो। अब
अच्छा अच्छा।
अचानक से जब से हमने शोर मचाना शुरू किया है और हाई कमिश्नर से भी हमने करवाया, तो 5,000 लोगों को जब मैसेज गया तो सबका जोश चढ़ गया, भाई हमने भी कैश देना है।
ठीक है सर,
वो
ठीक।
सिलिन भी जो है ना, वो भी एग्जाम सेंटर वाले भी पागल हो रहे होंगे, भाई ये कहाँ से उठ के आ गए हैं सारे के सारे। पहले तो आता नहीं था, पहले तो 5 6 7 8 भी होते थे मुश्किल से। वो कहेंगे, वो भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा होगा उनको उनको मुझे राइट करके ईमेल लिखनी है। मैंने कभी सर्वे करवाया अपने ग्रुप्स के अंदर, पता है आपको? अरेंज अ सर्वे वेयर उसके अंदर वो फाइल से डाटा मुझे देना है उनको कि भाई ये लो बैठे हुए तैयार, इनकी सीटें चाहिए चाहिए।
सर ये सब आपकी गाइडेंस की वजह से पॉसिबल हुआ है, नहीं तो पता भी नहीं था किसी को कैप्स का, कैप्स होता क्या है।
ओके अभी वो पंजाबी लड़की का इम्तान पास हुआ ना, वो मिठाई लेके पहुंची थी मेरी फार्मेसी पे, मुझे ना मिठाई देने आई थी। तो मेरी बेगम मुझसे कहती है ये मिठाई क्यों लेकर आओ? मैंने कहा वो देने आई थी। तो कहती है उसको बोलो हम वैसे ही खा खा के मोटे हो रहे हैं, हमें और मिठाई खिलाने आ गई तू।
इंशाल्लाह सर हम भी बहुत जल्द खिलाएंगे आप।
नहीं मैं तो मजाक कर रहा हूँ। वो मिठाई लेके आ गई और फिर हमने उसके साथ वीडियो बनाई। वीडियो बनाना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है क्योंकि लोगों को मैसेज जाना बहुत ज़रूरी है। अब मैसेज जाने का एक तरीका, या तो हम टीवी पे आ जाएं, टीवी पे ARY पे, वो तो पॉसिबल नहीं है, ठीक है ना? वैसे ही वो ARY बंद हुआ है पाकिस्तान के अंदर, जियो पे हमें कोई पूछेगा नहीं, ठीक है? तो यही तरीका है कि हम किसी को बुला लें अपने साथ और उसका वीडियो बना के 10-15 लोगों में शेयर कर दें, वो अपने दोस्तों को बता दें, तो लोगों को गलत मैसेज जाना शुरू हो जाता है। बहुत सारे लोग समझते हैं कि मुझे लाइक्स चाहिए अपने वीडियो के ऊपर, इस वजह से शेयर करवा रहे हैं। तो मैं कहता हूँ खुदा के वास्ते मुझे लाइक्स नहीं चाहिए, ये पहुंचा दो, बस आगे पहुंचा दो लोगों को, ताकि अवेयरनेस क्रिएट हो जाए, ठीक है?
जी ठीक है
तो
जी सही।
वो तो अगर मेरी वीडियो कहीं मिले ना उसकी पास होने वाले की, अभी कल मोहिजा है पेशावर यूनिवर्सिटी की, उनका फार्मासिस्ट का इम्तहान हुआ है। अब वो फुल अपरा रजिस्टर फार्मासिस्ट हो गई हैं। तो मेरे से वो 1.5-2 साल से जान पहचान है उनसे मेरी। लेकिन मुझे कल बातों में उन्होंने जब बताया फ़ोन करके कि सर गुड न्यूज़, ये वो मेरा इम्तहान पास हो गया है, ये सब आपका ये वो, इतना बोले जा रही। मैंने कहा ओहो अच्छा अच्छा, तो कितने खुश होंगे तुम्हारे पे। हाँ मेरी पेशावर यूनिवर्सिटी। मैंने कहा "हैं, पेशावर? तुम पेशावर की हो?" तो मैंने कहा चलो भाई तुम्हारे साथ एक प्रोग्राम करना है हमने, क्योंकि हम पेशावर यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए प्रोग्राम कर रहे हैं। तो वो बड़ा अच्छा रहेगा उनको सुनने के लिए, खासतौर पे तुम वुमेन हो, तो वुमेन जो सुनने वाली होंगी ना उनके लिए बड़ा हौसला होगा। तो आई एम श्योर कि आपको जो हमारे होस्ट हैं उन्होंने वो वीडियो शेयर करी होगी, उनकी वीडियो मुहिजा की, कि उन्होंने कैसे इम्तहान पास किया। साजिद क्या ख्याल है, आपने शेयर की है अपने फ्रेंड से अब तक, या करेंगे बाद में?
सर वीडियो ग्रुप में शेयर्ड है सर।
ऑलरेडी ग्रुप पे शेयर है, तो कितने लोगों ने देखा है उसको? मुझे बताएंगे जरा, कितने लोगों का दिल उसको देख के बाग बाग हुआ, या खुशी हुई, या कहते हैं मोटिवेशन मिली, या इंस्पिरेशन मिली? मुझे ये जानना है। मुझे उस वीडियो बनाने का मेन मकसद ये था कि वो मैसेज में आपको बताऊं कि वो पेशावर यूनिवर्सिटी की पढ़ी हुई है और वो यहाँ आके उन्होंने इम्तहान तो पहले पास किया, उनको 10 साल से थी। अनम आप कुछ बात कर रही हैं या आपने बस माइक म्यूट से अनम्यूट किया हुआ है?
हाँ तो इसमें मटेरियल का कहना है कि मटेरियल सारों को कह रहे हैं मटेरियल ले लें।
ओके मैं सबको म्यूट कर देता हूँ क्योंकि सबकी बातें यहाँ पे सुनाई दे रही हैं, ठीक है? तो तो अच्छा है कि वीडियो देखिए। तो आई जस्ट वांट टू नो कि हैज एनीवन सीन द वीडियो एंड व्हाट लेसन दे हैव लर्न फ्रॉम दैट, इफ एनीवन वांट टू शेयर। Is anyone volunteer here to discuss Mohiza, Peshawar University pharmacist, recent becoming pharmacist in Australia? Have they watched? Have you watched? आपने वीडियो देखी है उनकी? अगर देखी है तो what is the message that you have received?
यस सर, मैंने भी वीडियो देखी थी।
तो रेहान साहब
तो
कैमरे पे आ जाइए, अगर आप कैमरे पे आके बात करेंगे तो हम भी आपको देखेंगे।
जी सर।
ओ रेहान साहब, अरे आप तो पुराने खिलाड़ी, आप तो क्या पास कर चुके हैं। मैं तो पेशावर यूनिवर्सिटी के लोगों को पूछ रहा हूँ। चलिए आप बताएं, आपने क्या उनको देख के क्या महसूस किया?
सर एक्चुअली मैं अपना पर्सनली भी एक्सपीरियंस वो ये था कि मैं भी काफ़ी टाइम हो गया ना कैब्स की वजह से, काफ़ी टाइम मुझे भी स्पेंड हुआ। शायद आपसे मेरी बात भी हुई थी, तो उनको भी काफी टाइम लगा, 1.5 ईयर्स तक तकरीबन लगे हैं। तो बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो आके कहते हैं कि हमें बहुत टाइम कम है, जल्दी करना है, ये वो इस तरह की बात करते हैं। तो मैं अक्सर उनसे कहता होता हूँ कि हम लोगों को इतना टाइम लग रहा है, तुम्हें भी टाइम लगेगा, बट स्टिल देखें वो आज जॉब के साथ वहाँ बैठी हुई है, उनको जो पे मिल रही है वो यहाँ पे बड़े बड़े फार्मासिस्ट 15 ईयर्स 16 ईयर्स की एक्सपीरियंस है वो भी नहीं कमा सकते जितनी वो कमा रही हैं। तो इट्स बेटर ऑफ कि आप 1.5 साल 2 साल थोड़ा सा टाइम लेट करके चले जाएं, फिर आपकी पे इतनी अच्छी लग जाएगी। उससे बेहतर यही है कि ऑब्वियसली आप जो ये जल्दी के चक्कर में सब खराब होते हैं, तो मोस्टली ये चीज भी सर डिस्कस करनी बड़ी जरूरी है। अभी जैसे कुछ लोग मुझे मिले, वो कहते हैं जी हमने जुलाई में टेस्ट दे देना है, तो जुलाई के लिए वो प्रिपेयर करने के लिए उनके पास टाइम भी नहीं है, जॉब्स भी कर रहे हैं सारा कुछ, लेकिन नहीं बस टेस्ट में बैठना है जी, हमने टेस्ट में बैठना है।
टेस्ट
तो
में
टेस्ट
अनप्रिपेयर्ड तो नहीं बैठना, प्रिपेयर होके बैठना
जी, थोड़ा सा सही करके प्रिपेयर। मुझे सर मैंने सितंबर में स्टार्ट किया था 2020 में 21 में सॉरी सितंबर में, और अगले साल जुलाई 22 के अंदर जाके मेरा टेस्ट हुआ।
एक
इतना
मिनट
टाइम
दोबारा बोलना है यार, दोबारा आपने बोला 20 में आपने शुरू किया,
21 में सर सॉरी
21 में शुरू किया और फिर जुलाई में
सितंबर
आपने इम्तहान दिया 22 के अंदर।
22 के अंदर जाके
आपके पास कितनी सपोर्ट मौजूद थी,
सर
कितने दोस्त थे आप?
स्टार्ट में तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं थी, हम स्क्रैप से जब मैंने स्टार्ट किया तो मैं ऐसे ही कुछ पढ़ना शुरू हो गया, कुछ समझ ही नहीं आई। फिर आहिस्ता आहिस्ता लोगों के साथ मेरा सारा कांटेक्ट चला, आपके साथ भी बात हुई, तो तब जाके ये फिर एंड पे जाके काफी टाइम गुजरने के बाद मुझे ये हुआ
लेकिन आप
मिला।
तो मेरे पास इम्तहान करने के बाद आए हो ना, आप तो मेरे पास, राइट ना? तो इम्तहान के दौरान आपको क्या सपोर्ट थी, क्या बिल्कुल नहीं थी, या आपने लोगों को ढूंढा इधर उधर, क्या एकेडमी गए, क्या हुआ?
यार मैंने तो लोगों को ढूंढा, एकेडमी तो नहीं गया मैंने कोई पैसे खर्च नहीं किए इसके अंदर,
सही
उसको टेस्ट
सही
क्लियर करने में, प्रिपेयर करने में बेसिकली। लेकिन ये है कि 6 मंथ्स तकरीबन मुझे सिर्फ ढूंढने में मिले हैं,
ओके। तो
लगे हैं।
अब जो बच्चे बैठे हैं हमारे साथ, उनको ढूंढने का चक्कर नहीं है, ठीक है ना? अभी
नहीं,
जैसे किसी ने बात की, उस्मान ने बात की कि मटेरियल क्या होगा, वो पूरा का
हाँ,
पूरा पैक रखा हुआ है, मैं पैक दे दूंगा, लेकिन तब दूंगा जब वो कैप्स की असेसमेंट डाल देगा।
डाल
फिर मेरे
देगा।
से आके ले लो, बैठ जाओ और खा जाओ उसको, पढ़ लो, 5-6
हाँ,
दफा पढ़ लो, कैप्स हो जाता है।
ऐसा ही है एग्जैक्टली।
तो आपका वो 6 महीना इनका बच गया ना, क्या
इनका
ख्याल?
बच गया बिल्कुल।
तो आप ये इनको खुल्लम खुल्ला कह सकते हो यार, तुम्हारे 6-8 महीने तो ऐसे ही बच गए इस वेबिनार में आके।
एग्जैक्टली यहाँ पे बैठे हुए सिर्फ ये इनको फायदा हो रहा है।
हाँ, ये फायदा हो रहा है, और इनको गाइडेंस भी मिल रही है कि पीटी कर लो, स्टेट नॉमिनेशन का भी पता चल रहा है, और ये भी पता चल रहा है कि एक्सपीरियंस नहीं चाहिए, आप वीजा अप्लाई कर सकते हो। ये तो पता होगा ना, ये तो अभी तक बहुत सारे, आज भी कोई बेवकूफ सी फार्मासिस्ट है, वो कहीं से घूम कर आई है और इतना लंबा मैसेज भेजा उसने मुझे, उनको
जी
सुना ही नहीं देता, वो सुनना नहीं चाहते। उनको जब भेजते हैं ना कुछ, वो सुनते नहीं है। यंग बच्चे जो है ना, अभी अभी ग्रेजुएट हुए हुए, वो सुनते नहीं है, और कंसल्टेंट के पास जाके बोलते हैं सर वो आप सही बोल रहे हो, वो या वो सही बोल रहे हैं। तो मैंने कहा यार फिर मेरे पास क्यों आ रहे हो?
जी, बिल्कुल ऐसे ही। हमें तो सर वीजा वगैरह जो आपने आज सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन शेयर किया, मैं सारी सुन रहा था। आपने वीजा की बात बता दी मुझे, टेस्ट क्लियर करने के बाद, रिजल्ट आने के बाद, अपना अप्लाई करने के बाद जाके पता चला कि वीजा कौन कौन से होते हैं।
अरे भाई, ये तो
इन्फॉर्मेशन,
मैं तो नवंबर से बोल रहा हूँ अपने वेबिनार में।
हाँ ऐसे ही है। चले
मतलब है ना, इन्फॉर्मेशन पहुंचती नहीं है ना, जाती नहीं है, आगे कैसे जाएगी, पहुंचेगी कैसे? हमारे जितने लिंक्स हैं यूनिवर्सिटीज में भी चला जाएगा तो किसी के पास, चाहती भी है तो लोग तवज्जो नहीं देते हैं, सोचते नहीं है, समझते हैं यार ये वीडियो आई है, क्यों देखें हम, ऐसा ही है।
ऐसे ही है।
चलिए,
तो
थैंक यू।
एक्सपीरियंस
I
था
have
सर।
I have I have someone, Herbert, from West Africa. Herbert, how are you? You have a raised hand. That's good. Thank you for coming.
Yes, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can see you as well. Thank you.
All right, all right, all right. I just want to make an addition on the issue of the birth certificate. The APC recently updated their list of documents.
Yes.
They now want a birth certificate for eligibility assessment.
Yes.
Yeah. Then the other issue, it came into my mind when you were talking about Mustafa.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, if there's anyone, maybe it can help anyone who is struggling with KAPs. Yeah, they run a very free and beautiful group which gives you free answers, free discussions. Yeah, he's very good. Mustafa.
Where about?
Sorry?
Where is that group?
Oh, it's called KAPs for All. So if you connect with Mustafa, you just automatically add you in that group. But you have to be quick now because it takes a lot of people in. So you have to be, if it's 3 months, you are preparing for July, you have to be serious those 3 months. Then after that, you pass out. So
Mustafa,
almost
who's Mustafa? Who's Mustafa? Where is Mustafa is?
Mustafa is in Australia right now, but he's an Egyptian.
Yes, I know.
So,
I know him. Yes, I know him.
Yeah, can I
Yeah.
sir, add a bit of information here? I know about this group. It's an Egyptian group. उसके अंदर सर वो 2 या 3 कुछ इस तरह के सीनियर्स हैं. एक अहमद अल कफस नाम का बंदा है और एक ये मुस्तफा रिजवान है. तो मुस्तफा रिजवान को हमारे सामने ही सर ये नॉमिनेशन आई और वो वीजा मिला था. बहुत स्टार्टिंग में उसको मिल गया था. तो ये लोग काफी हैं. कोई उस तरह में
Mustafa is very good. He really respect me as a very senior. I can, if he's the same Mustafa who lives in somewhere in New South Wales, I think.
Yes,
he's
yes.
a gym person. He always going to the gym.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I the same fellow who got a gym photo on his WhatsApp.
Exactly. That.
Okay. Yes, that's a gym guy. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I will
So
message him. So can you send me the image of that group, maybe the photo of the group, and I will ask him that can you add me or maybe add some friends there.
All right, I'll send you. I'm connecting from a mobile phone right now.
Yes,
so,
after the session, do that, please. Okay.
All right. So maybe just a motivation for my other fresh graduates. I recently graduated in 2021.
Yes.
But then I didn't have in November 2021. But then I didn't have the money to do the assessment. So I got into my internship. An internship in Zimbabwe is not that paying. You get around $200 a month.
Okay.
So I sacrificed to save half of my earnings for a year. So by the year 2022, I got 1,200. Then I submitted my assessment. At the same time, I got my registration in Zimbabwe. Then I started the journey. I started studying as a way of following up my money. I didn't want to lose my money because it was hard and so they can do the same even if they don't have money, but information is very important.
Yes, information is very important.
Yeah, and at the same time, they must have a role model like you, such that when you feel overwhelmed, you just go on a YouTube, open a YouTube video, then you get motivation. Yeah, that's what kept me going. And right now I'm working on
and how you're coping when I was talking in Urdu, what is your motivation for that? Because you were not understanding anything, or you have a Google translation on.
Google translation?
No, I'm just asking you that when I was talking in Urdu, you may not understanding what we were discussing. So how you were coping that in the webinar?
You were just speaking in English most of the time.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For almost half of the lecture, you were speaking in English. So I was taking notes. So yeah, everything is on my notepad. So now I'm just asking and referring to my notebook.
Going back to your first thing, which you just said, that the KAPs has revised their document list. So
yes.
Does it say that they need 2 photo documents, like photo?
No, they just added a birth certificate from the documents they required.
Okay, I can tell you one thing. Have you submitted your documents or not yet?
No, I did it in November. I just submitted my passport and my degree certificate, my transcript, and I got the eligibility assessment, and then I did for the KAPs.
But I can tell you one thing. In place of birth certificate, they like a lot of Pakistani, a lot of Indian people, what they're doing, they're putting their other ID, like national ID card or driving license with a photo. They're also okay to KAPs.
All right. Now I understand.
Passport, and because a lot of friends don't have the birth certificate, they may be lost. So in your country, maybe birth certificates are very important. In Pakistan, sometimes it's not really important. That's why many of the students don't have the birth certificates. So what I'm telling them, use the passport, use the national ID card, and use the driving license. That should be enough for them to understand, and they will accept it.
Sure, now I understand. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you for your coming and taking this. Are you in that Zimbabwean group that we have for pharmacists from Zimbabwe?
Yes, you added me recently
yes.
after. Yeah,
But you are not
you
from
added-
Zimbabwe, right? You are not from Zimbabwe.
I'm from Zimbabwe.
Oh, you're from Zimbabwe. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Zimbabwe. So
You know, three
I'm the one
pharmacists
who-
working with me. You know, 3 pharmacists working with me from Zimbabwe in my company.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
Oh,
I just
you don't know. Okay.
Yeah. But
I hired.
just
I actually gave a job to one very young fellow, 24-year-old footballer. He was a pharmacist. He was sitting in. He was a very good level footballer, and so I interviewed him on the camera. And at that time, he said, "I cannot come on the camera." I said, "Wherever you are, doesn't matter. I will talk to you." And he said, "Okay, I'm sitting in my soccer club." I said, "Okay, let's have a chat." And he opened the camera, and I was talking to him, and I said, "Where are you sitting?" And he was showing me the soccer club. I said, "Do you play soccer?" And he said, "Yes." I said, "What level you play?" And he said, "I play a very good league level." I said, "Okay." Then that was a very turning point for me. So I select him because he was a sports person, and he was talking to so many new people. So he got a job. He won the job with me. So he's working here in Mildura with me.
All right, that's brilliant.
And you may have seen Tanya, her interview with me in my YouTube.
Yes, I always follow your interviews.
So Tanya is also one of the pharmacists who works with me.
Yeah, so Tanya is a senior. Like he graduated some years ago.
Yep, and there's another one called Hilda. Hilda, she got a husband who's a doctor.
Yes, Yoda. Yeah, that's why I come to know you, because
Yes.
I followed Yoda on LinkedIn, and I asked her why or how do you do it when you want to come to Australia. Then when I connected Yoda, LinkedIn gave me a notification. Oh, there's Irfan there. So I just connected you. Then I just followed all your links on your social media, and
yes,
from there.
I asked the same question which I normally ask with everyone. Send me a video. So she sent me a video when she was working in a COVID ward. She was wearing those dresses and everything. And next day I interviewed her, and she was sitting again in the COVID ward. I said, "What kind of pharmacy are you working in?" She said, "I'm working in a hospital side, and I'm working as a COVID vaccinating pharmacist. COVID hospital or COVID, I don't know what was that." So and that was the time when we offer her a job.
Yeah, I went to the same school with Yoda, but the difference is that Yoda graduated when I was part 1 in 2017, and then I graduated in 2021.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll tell Hilda how naughty you are. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, take care. Okay, there's another question. अगर KAPs pass नहीं हो रहा है, eligibility free waste हो जाएगी. One more thing, please clear. KAPs 2300 fee one time. Yes, one time. Yes, one time. If you fail, it's mean fail. दोबारा pay करनी होगी. Wonderful program. Real gym. Where we complete this internship hour in the pharmacy. Rukhsar Asim, in the pharmacy, when you apply for a job, then you complete those internship hours, you get paid $55,000 annual salary milti hai intern ko, and then you become full pharmacist after completing your registration, completing the final Viva exam, then you become full pharmacist. You get a pay of at least 80 or 100,000 item salary, like which is approximately 10,000 Australian dollar. Okay, Pakistan mein kitne log test de sakte hain? I have talked about this many times. APC official mention dates. Okay, sir, कह रहे हैं कि जुलाई books seats book हो गई हैं. Yes, can be people who are passed out really applying for the KAPs make out WhatsApp group so their information is being shared Ahmed, I have a WhatsApp group for many pharmacists. So you can come there and join. But joining, you need to do a little bit exercise, which everyone get afraid. So do that, please. Okay, so someone did a LinkedIn, someone did research on internet. That's good. My LinkedIn profile is shared. Thank you. My Facebook page is share Western Australia. 49 visa offshore for Western Australia. I have 3-year work experience in community pharmacy in Pakistan. Visa will be best. Yes, yes. Pass the KAPs. You will get a good visa. Maybe you can apply for 190 as well. Maybe you will get a PR as well. But don't focus on PR. Just do the 491 visa, which is easier way to come Australia. Come here, start working. The PR will come later. But now Pakistan visiting family, okay, we should end in the Sajid, because people are texting me, they are getting ready for iftar. Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry. I've just not seen. I've just joined. I'm adding what PDE is among the requirement of KAPs. PDE. PTE is the English test. PTE is the English test, not PDE. If she's one of the essay recently involved in accident, there was a recent tragedy in yes, it was the news, absolutely right. Need to have a safe car. Yes, driving license is necessary. The assessment and exam fee is so much high. Most of the students can't afford it, including me. Sir, you need to do something. Otherwise, it will be very far to reach you. License, this is this case. Adelaide लेकर आऊंगा मिठाई. Okay. मिठाई. Esther House. Let's see. Wow. Thank you, Wake Hours Up. Thank you very much. Of our time is. Thank you very much for having me. State nomination, we can do sponsorship. Visa requirement. Sir, fail hua to is Surat mein dobara. Yes, dobara. You need to do dobara. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. If I think I can see Anam Munir sitting there. Rihan has asked the question. Faraz haven't asked. Suleiman, Salim. Do you have any question? I'm here to answer. If you have any question, come and talk to me. If you have anything, if not, then we will finish these. I'll just wait for a few seconds. Do you think you have any question?
Did you
Yes,
hear
Salim.
me?
Yes, Salim, I can hear you. Please come on the camera so
But
I can see you, sir.
okay, sir, here sorry, time is started, so I will talk inshallah with your social accounts like WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Twitter.
Yes, sure. Get my WhatsApp number from Sajid, and you can contact me. ठीक है? और किसी ने भी contact करना है तो you can contact me. Otherwise, I can write my WhatsApp number here. But 6140147869. So this is my WhatsApp number. ठीक है? Then I will send you a questionnaire. You will do everything and then send me the information, and then we can move forward. Are you sure, Anam Muni, you don't have any question? Abdul Majid.
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
Yes, I'm well. Thank you, Majid Saab. Where are you, sir?
Sir, I'm right now in Saudi Arabia. I'm doing job here in Pharmacist.
I remember. Yes.
How are you, sir? Nice
Yes,
to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
Sir, I have one question regarding the state nomination. Sir, can you give me a clue about that? For state nomination, do we need any sponsorship or just file our case as per the requirement and then we go straight to Australia?
State nomination is a government body, which is like a state which provide the nomination. So that's called a state nomination. So 491 is a state nomination, not an employer nomination.
Okay. Sir, regarding my case, I have post-qualification around about 10 years of experience right now in KSA. I'm doing my job here in Saudi Arabia. So which visa will be better for me, 190 or 491?
Look, if you pass the KAPs and if you do the English with the required band like 80, then apply for 190 for Victoria.
Okay.
Yes, that will be easy for you.
Yani, sir, if we come there to the Australia, then we will search for a job. This is another task. Yani, for example.
Yes. If you search in the right way, right places, you will
Yes,
get the
sir.
job very quickly.
Okay, sir. Okay,
You
thanks.
can even
That's what I
find the
mean.
jobs before coming to Australia if you start searching right jobs.
So, sir, what is the difference between sponsorship and this state nomination? Which one will be better? And so that it will give
Can
a,
you say
better
what is
time.
your understanding of sponsorship? What do you understand by sponsorship?
Sponsorship means that, for example, if you fulfill all the requirements as per the requirements of the Australia, you have required IELTS or PT band, you have KAPs your exam, you have assessment, each and everything, and someone hire you there from the Australia, and then you apply for the visa. So this is what
That
I
is called
mean, and it is my
employer
concept.
sponsor. That is employer sponsor. Okay, don't say just a sponsorship. That is say complete word employer sponsor. So it means that our employer is interested to hire you from Australia. Cost wise, there is no difference. Okay. But why you think about employer to come and interview you and hire you when your eligibility will give you a chance to get government state nomination, when they're already asking that we are welcoming Australia, apply us and get this 491 visa or 190 state nomination visa.
Yes, sir, this is what I mean. And I was struck here because now you have cleared my concept. So that's what I'm asking you, that what is the difference between this straight nomination and sponsorship visa, which will be, because, according to the state nomination that you give direct permanent.
Wait, I'll explain to you again. When you say there is a difference between a state nomination sponsorship and employer sponsorship, then is the right word. If you keep saying sponsorship visa and state nomination, then you are not saying the right thing.
Okay.
So two things. One is employer sponsor, one is state sponsor. So you are not doing employer sponsor.
Yes.
Okay. You're just doing, you passing the KAPs, you passing the PTE, you apply for a state will give you nomination. State nomination or state sponsored nomination.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are not looking for employer sponsorship anymore here because that's old part now. Because in back days, this state nomination was not open. This is opened recently. Okay. So we are just targeting the state sponsorship, state nomination sponsorship.
Sir, one request I requesting you, sir. I'm going to apply for the KAPs assessment right now in the first week of April. But sir, I have very short time right now. Regarding, I have only 3 months right now in my hand. So I requesting you all the documents, all the materials, so that I can go through the KAPs exam very well. I requesting you to please provide it to me.
Why you delayed that much? Why you have delayed that far? Why?
Sir, I have not delayed, but sir, here the duty timing is very tough. I'm doing for 10 hours duty right now in my pharmacy. 10 hours duty is a very tough schedule for me. So sometimes I'm unable to arrange it. So I'm doing each and everything. Some documents are remaining. I have already sent you a message. Inshallah, hopefully in the first week of April, I will do arrange it. So sir, I want to get start from the beginning of April so that my time will not be wasted. So that's why I'm requesting you.
Okay, message me and I'll reply you. Okay, message me, I'll reply you. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you. Okay, Sajid sir, thank you very much. I think we have concluded the webinar very nicely, and it lasts 2 hours, more than 2 hours. I hope everyone got the answers. If you're still there,
Just
then
a quick one. Just a quick one.
Yes, Herbert. Yes.
Yes. According to my research and what you have been talking about, so as a fresh graduate, you've got 2 options: this 491 visa and 407, right?
407 is employer visa. Employer need to come and sponsor you. 407 is the employer sponsored visa. So don't go for that one because now 491 is available.
All right. I just wanted to ask you, maybe the 407 is a quick one because there's something happening in my country, and our government is the UK government has put all healthcare practitioners on red list. So I need to move very fast. Maybe they might block this one again, and I'll be in trouble.
So you saying,
spend.
so when is your exam?
The PTE exam on
No,
3
KAPs
May.
exam. KAPs. When is your KAPs exam?
I cleared KAPs.
Oh,
I
I
passed.
was not aware.
Yeah.
When did you clear the exam?
This March.
Why I'm not aware about it? Did you inform me?
Yes, I informed you. Maybe you were a little bit busy. Yeah.
Come on. Are you in my group, in my jobs group?
Yes, I'm there. I'm left with PTE. Then I apply.
Did I arrange an interview for you with Queensland boy?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. Send me your result and I'll send your profile to New South Wales employer. Okay. I will ask them
All
to
right.
do a 407. Let's see if they like you, if they interview you, if you impress them, they can do the 407 if you want that.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Sajid Saab, let's finish the program. You there? All right, so we'll finish the program. Thank you very much, Sajid. आपने program arrange किया और that's so nice and thank you, Abbas. How are you?
Hi sir.
कैसे हो भाई? आपका शहर कैसा है? How's your city?
Sure. Fine. I'm in Chennai, sir.
Oh, Chennai. Okay.
Chennai.
Okay. So how's the weather? How's the Rosa going?
Weather is fine here, sir.
So are you writing it again,
Actually,
or what is your thoughts about KAPs? Are you thinking about technician?
I thought to write in March only, sir, but I couldn't arrange. If and so, I am looking for. If I were to come as a technician, they said 2-3 years is mandatory, but I have only 1 year.
3 to 4 years, yes.
That also I have experience as a pharmacist, yes. And I don't have as a technician. So they said it's better to. Actually, in between, I asked you a question, right, sir, for my career thing. I have. Do you remember, sir, that?
Yes, yes.
I asked you that will I be able to switch the job? I asked, right?
Say again, sorry, I just answering the other question. If you please say again, Abbas.
No, sir. 2 weeks back, I asked you, right, sir? I want to go to other job because they are paying high after my.
Yes, I remember. Yes, yes.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I agreed with you, sir, and I posted my resignation, sir. Next month, I'm resigning from here.
Okay.
Maybe in July or November, I'll take the exam. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay. But it will be late. What is your age?
I'm 22, sir.
Oh, wow. You're young. Okay. Okay. You have a lot of time. Okay. You're not getting married soon?
No, sir.
Or you already married?
No, sir, not yet.
Okay. Maybe find
Only after reach.
Find a
Only
pharmacist.
after landing
then.
in Australia.
Pharmacist.
Yes.
Find a pharmacy girl. It will be huge benefit for your career.
Okay.
I gave this advice to many pharmacists. And that helps. Any question you have? Because we're just about to leave.
So that 407 visa are there, right? What is the probability of getting, sir? That if 100 people
407 is
or
the employer visa. When you pass the KAPs exam, then the employer, if interested, then they can sponsor a 407 visa for that person.
Yes, sir, but the probability, sir, if 10% getting passed from KAPs, what is the probability of getting that visa? Sir? How
Depend
many
on the
people will
job.
get?
If you get a job, then obviously you get a visa if you get the job.
Okay, okay. Sir.
Yes, I mean, you need to learn everything because 407 is not an easy visa because you need to impress the Australian employer while sitting there. They need to see you as if they can choose you so that you can work in the team as an Australian person. Okay, so that's something which you need to, that's why I was saying in the start of the program that you need to start learning about a Pharmacy Guild website, Pharmacy Guild YouTube, how we dress up, how we go to work in pharmacy, what things we do. You need to start that thing now before even starting the KAPs. So you start feeling about pharmacy in Australia, community pharmacy in Australia. And when you start feeling that, then you become that kind of person. You start wearing those dress. You start looking like that Australian guy, right? Because when you start talking in that way, you start talking in Australian way. There are a lot of people who follow me. You know that there are a lot of people who follow me on LinkedIn. There are few who actually came to me. There was no connection between me and them because they were following me from my YouTube or maybe from my LinkedIn videos. When they made their own video, I was impressed. I was so impressed by those videos when they sent the introduction video. Those, I think there are 4 or 5 people really opened my eyes. And I think, oh my God, this person is talking like how we do in Australia. And I asked a question, what make you to do this? And the answer was that, sir, I'm following you blindly from last 15 months, 12 months. And I can feel that then when they were speaking, they were using the same words which I normally speak in my talk. You know, people are like, when you start copying someone, you start become the same, similar. So that's something one can do that. So these people have done it. Why I'm wearing a jacket today? Why? I can be in a t-shirt. I'm just giving a message to everyone that this is a professional work we are talking about. Last webinar, I was wearing a tie. If you notice in the Swabi University, why I was wearing a tie? I was wearing a tie. I was giving a message to everyone. Look, this is the expectation. So I was teaching from my behavior. I was teaching from my looks. And I can wear a hat as well. Like I got this Karachi Kings PSL hat. I can wear this as well. I can wear Shaheen Shah, Pakistani fast bowler. That's his actual World Cup shirt. I can wear this shirt and sit here in the webinar. But no, I don't do this. This is the actual shirt from the World Cup which he used here. Shaheen Shah Afridi.
They came for dinner to home, right?
Yes, they came for dinner.
Oh, nice.
And I'm also getting some new, because he won the PSL, Pakistan Super League. He was the captain there. So I requested that if I can get some shirts signed from the captain, from Shaheen. So I think I'm getting that very soon. The whole team jersey and jacket coming as a gift for me. So that's something very good. All right, Sheikh, take care and we'll finish. Okay, take care. Thank you very much. Just last time, I'm just asking everyone if there is any question. Let me know, please. Muin has discussed Vasinti. Is that Vasinta or Vasinti? Sachisенgo. I don't know how to say that name. Singo. Are you there, or are you just there for a reason? Suleiman Nasir, Anam Munir, are you there? Or you just watching, just keeping an eye?
Yes, sir.
You have any question? Ask the question. This is an opportunity for you guys, man. You must have a question. You are here for a reason. You're not here just for spending your time on webinar.
Hi, sir.
Yes, how are you?
I'm
Where are
fine,
you?
thank you, sir. How are you?
Where are you?
Sir, I'm Ana Munir. I am from Pakistan. I'm basically industrial pharmacist with 6 years of experience.
Very good.
And I'm, sir, planning to give KAPs in July, and but I did not apply for skill assessment yet.
Okay.
So I'm planning to apply within a day or two.
Okay. So, CV share करेंगे आप CV?
Yes, sir, sure. मैं आपको inbox कर देती हूँ.
हाँ, मुझे वो WhatsApp पे कर दीजिएगा. WhatsApp नंबर मैंने लिखा है यहाँ पे. तो I would like to see. Why not you doing the skill assessment from your 6-year experience and come to Australia right now?
Sir, actually, I have industrial pharmacist experience right now. I don't have any.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Industrial pharmacist
Yeah.
experience. You can encash that experience as an industrial pharmacist. Get the assessment done through
Yes, sir.
Vitasis in 10 days. Do you
Okay,
know
sir.
that? Are you not aware
Yes,
about it?
sir. On priority processing.
Yeah, $1,600 they will charge, and
Yes, sir.
you, your husband, your kids, if you have, they can all come to Australia. And obviously, you know that jobs are not there for industrial pharmacists, but there's a pathway open. Use it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, actually, I have also come across the priority processing in case of Victoria. I say it's a fast track nomination basically. But I visited that page of Live in Melbourne, but there is no scope for industrial pharmacist, I guess. There
South
is only
Australia.
retail and
South
hospital.
Australia. You need to apply South Australia. If you're doing Vitasis for your assessment, get your visa in South Australia.
Okay, sir.
South Australia
Sir,
is the most.
I have a question regarding South Australia.
Yes.
Sir, South Australia में invitation round होते हैं basically या फिर वो case to case basically assess कर रहे हैं?
What do you mean by round? What do you
Sir, जैसे 190 and 491 के invitation rounds है ना बाकी states में. तो साउथ ऑस्ट्रेलिया का मैंने recently कोई invitation round as such देखा नहीं है.
कुछ नहीं है. There's nothing like that. You just apply and you get it.
Okay.
491 आपने target करना है. IELTS या PT किया हुआ है आपने?
Sir, PT किया हुआ है.
What is the score?
Sir, it's 7.5 as whole, and segregated में 90 in speaking, 85 in listening, 78 in I guess writing, and
काम तो हुआ है.
83.
आपको सिर्फ assessment डालनी है. आपका PT ready है आपको वीजा लगवाने के लिए.
Yes, sir. Sir, आप क्या recommend करते हैं कि मैं direct visa apply करूं as industrial pharmacist?
Yes, why not? If you have the genuine experience, अगर आप कह रही हैं कि आपने 6 साल किया, मुझे भी CV दिखाएं तो मुझे पता चल जाएगा. तो उस पे
Yes, sir.
जो experience है, have you seen what is Vitasis require from you?
Yes, sir.
तो आपने क्यों नहीं किया अभी तक?
सर बस अभी प्लान कर रहे हैं कि बस थोड़ा सा ये कंफ्यूजन थी कि पहले हम लोग कैप्स का डालें या फिर बेटर से डायरेक्ट अप्लाई करें.
Okay, are you confident that you can pass the KAPs in July?
सर अभी मैंने तैयारी स्टार्ट की है बट आई एम प्रीटी कॉन्फिडेंट राइट नाउ बिकॉज सर आई एम फ्रॉम कायद आज़म यूनिवर्सिटी बेसिकली एंड हमारे बैच का थोड़ा सा इशू ये था कि हम लोगों ने दोबारा से एक टेस्ट दिया था फॉर कैटेगरी इशुएंस. तो वो भी इसी तरह का था और मैंने 2019 में दिया था ये टेस्ट और इसका सेम पैटर्न था कि आप 2 टेस्ट थे और आपको 50% ईच लेने थे.
ठीक है. तो आपकी डिग्री फार्मेसी काउंसिल सर्टिफिकेट है आपके पास ना?
जी सर है मेरे पास.
देखिए आपको एक आप कैप्स करेंगी तो आपको फिर वीजा जो है ना आपको वर्क एक्सपीरियंस के बगैर वाला अप्लाई करना होगा वेस्टर्न ऑस्ट्रेलिया का.
ओके.
क्योंकि आपका एक्सपीरियंस पे काउंट नहीं होगा ना उधर. you will get
Yes, sir.
marks for experience.
Yes, sir.
विटासिस वो शीट देखी हुई जो मैं भी दिखा रहा था थोड़ी देर पहले शायद आपके
Yes,
पास
sir.
आपके पास है
Yes, sir.
विटासिस की
सर मैंने
इंडस्ट्री
वेटेसेस की सारी जो डिटेल्स हैं वो मेरे पास सेव है।
तो आपका एक्सपीरियंस एग्जैक्टली मैच होता है उसके साथ
सर मेरा एक्सपीरियंस मैच होता है बट ये है कि मेरा मोर देन 6 इयर्स का एक्सपीरियंस है। तो अब वेटेसेस में एग्जैक्टली वो कितना काउंट करते हैं ये आइडिया नहीं है।
5 साल करेंगे 5 साल
5 साल करेंगे। ओके सर।
आपकी
सर मैं आपसे
HECC से डिग्री वो है ना वो हुई हुई है ना क्योंकि HECC से आपको अपने सर्टिफाइड डॉक्यूमेंट करा के भेजना होगा विटासिस को
यस सर
वो किया हुआ
वो
आपने?
उसकी सर वो मैंने करवा के रखे हैं।
तो आपका सारा काम तो रेडी है आपको सिर्फ $1600 खर्च करने हैं 10 दिन में आपका एप्लीकेशन बन के आ जाएगी साउथ ऑस्ट्रेलिया की स्टेट नॉमिनेशन डाल दें उसके बाद 10 दिन के बाद 30
सर
दिन
मैं
में आपको
इसको
आ जाएगा
फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी पे अप्लाई करती हूँ। सर यू आर सेइंग अबाउट 491 राइट?
तो आप क्या समझ रही हैं आपको 190 चाहिए
सर क्योंकि पॉइंट्स अगर कैलकुलेट करें उस हिसाब से मेरे 80 आई गेस बन रहे हैं
मैं आपको
पॉइंट्स।
सीधी सीधी बात बताता हूँ 190 जो है मिलेगा बहुत टाइम के बाद मिलेगा वेट करती रहेंगे आप
यस सर।
तो why not do that which is now the giving and come to Australia start living in Australia start your KAPs assessment as well same time और
ओके
आके
सर।
यहाँ पे इम्तहान दे दें एडलेड में और जॉब पकड़ लें कहीं भी रीजन में मिलती हो
ओके सर।
आपके हस्बैंड क्या
सर
करते हैं
सर आई एम सिंगल बेसिकली।
ओह सॉरी ओके ओके मैं पंजाब ओके ठीक है ओके दैट्स गुड दैट्स इजी आप सिंगल हैं आपका वीजा बहुत जल्दी हो जाएगा
यस सर। सर आई विल इनबॉक्स यू माय सीवी ऑन व्हाट्सएप।
जी जी व्हाट्सएप में आप कीजिए और आप मेरे यूट्यूब पे हैं मेरी बाकी जो वीडियोस आती हैं वो देख
सर लिंक्डइन पे भी फॉलो किया है, फेसबुक पेज भी, टिकटॉक भी है और यूट्यूब पे भी सब्सक्राइब है। बस मेरा
ट्विटर पे
ट्विटर सर मेरा अकाउंट नहीं वो मैं आज ही बना
कर लीजिए ट्विटर कर लीजिए इंस्टा भी कर लीजिए
सर इंस्टा भी है लेकिन मैंने फॉलो नहीं किया हुआ।
कर लीजिए
वो भी
आपको
मैं
फायदा
सर्च
ही
कर
होगा आपको कोई काम की चीज़ नज़र आ जाएगी क्योंकि मैं कुछ ना कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें शेयर कर रहा होता हूँ लेकिन मेरा ज़्यादातर जो काम है ना वो कम्युनिटी फार्मेसी का होता है इंडस्ट्री
ओके
फार्मेसी जो है ना वो क्योंकि जॉब्स नहीं है ना उसमें यहाँ पे तो मैं फिर उसको ज़्यादा प्रमोट नहीं करता हूँ बस लेकिन अगर जैसे आपका प्रोफाइल है देन व्हाई नॉट यूज़ इट आप कहाँ पे हैं पाकिस्तान में
सर इस्लामाबाद में।
ओके अभी 2 यंग फीमेल्स आई हैं बिल्कुल आपकी जैसी स्टोरी है उनकी वो आ गई हैं यहाँ
यस सर।
पे एक ने तो तैयार किया हुआ है कि मैंने जॉब हासिल करके ही रहना है तो वो तो
यस
बस
सर।
ढूंढने जा रही है जॉब इंडस्ट्री में
सही
और
सही।
एक जो है वो कहती है मेरा तो कैप्स करना है तो वो कैप्स कर रही है
यस सर।
अगर कैप्स भी आप साथ में कर लें तो बहुत अच्छा हो जाएगा लेकिन आई वुड रिकमेंड यू टू यूज दिस एंड अप्लाई योर वीज़ा बाय if you got your assessment in 10 days let's say apply your visa by mid of April
ओके सर।
sorry assessment by mid of April and then visa by May and keep
ओके
preparing yourself for this caps
ओके सर।
थोड़े से पैसे खर्च होंगे लेकिन that doesn't matter you can easily recover that
सर
money
आई थिंक इट्स वर्थ द पेन बिकॉज यहाँ पे इन पाकिस्तान देयर इज नो स्कोप ऑफ अ फार्मासिस्ट वेदर इट्स इंडस्ट्रियल और रिटेल और कम्युनिटी फार्मासिस्ट।
आप कैमरे पे बात नहीं कर रही हैं कैमरे पे बात कर सकती हैं
सर जस्ट अ सेकंड।
आपकी यूनिवर्सिटी कौन सी है
सर कायद आज़म यूनिवर्सिटी।
कायद-ए-आज़म यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ लाहौर भी है मेरे ख्याल से इस्लामाबाद में वहाँ के बहुत
सर
सारे
यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ लाहौर भी है बेसिकली।
ओके एक मुझे सवाल पूछना है आपसे वो ये कि you work in industry right
यस सर।
how you will see yourself working in community
बेसिकली इंडस्ट्री में मैंने जॉब स्टार्ट जरूर की थी, बट इट्स नॉट व्हाट आई एक्चुअली वांटेड, बिकॉज इसमें ना कोई पेशेंट इंटरेक्शन है, ना मेडिसिन से इतना इंटरेक्शन है. देयर इज some medicines like 10 to 15 products that is going on again and again. There is no learning in this stage. So बीच में एक्चुअली मैंने एमफिल स्टार्ट कर दिया था. मैंने थोड़ी सी जॉब छोड़ी थी, मतलब छोड़ी या थी, पार्ट टाइम स्टार्ट कर दी थी. बट अब मैंने दोबारा जब स्टार्ट किया है, लेकिन मुझे वो वाली सेटिस्फेक्शन नहीं है इंडस्ट्रियल फील्ड में.
ओके, मैंने इसलिए सवाल किया है क्योंकि आपने 6 ईयर आपने एक इन्वायरमेंट में काम किया जहां आप पब्लिक से एक्सपोज नहीं हो रही थी. तो बहुत सारे जो ऐसे फार्मासिस्ट होते हैं ना, तो वो बड़े अपने आप को शाय महसूस करते हैं कम्युनिटी में जाने के लिए. आर यू रेडी फॉर दैट?
Yes sir, I am very much confident that I can do it.
Okay, because when you're going to have an interview with an employer, they will ask the same question. आपका सीवी तो चेंज नहीं कर सकते ना, सीवी तो वैसे ही रहेगा जो है. तो किसी कैप्स पास करके भी आपको इन सवालात का जवाब आपको जस्टिफिकेशन में देना होगा जॉब लेते वक्त. ठीक है ना, कि हाउ यू सी योरसेल्फ.
बेसिकली बेसिक मुझे जो प्रॉब्लम है वो यही है कि पेशेंट इंटरेक्शन बहुत ज़्यादा मिनिमम है इंडस्ट्री में, और मुझे वही फैसिनेट करता है, पेशेंट इंटरेक्शन एंड डे टू डे इंक्रीज लर्निंग.
ओके, आपके पास क्या एग्जांपल है जो आप किसी को कह सकती हैं कि यू लाइक टू मीट पीपल, और यू लाइक टू टॉक विद मोर पीपल, यू लाइक टू मेक मोर फ्रेंड्स? कोई है आपके पास स्टोरी बताने के लिए? अगर कोई पूछे आपसे,
सर एक्चुअली वन
आप
ऑफ
कोई
माय
कम्युनिटी में
फ्रेंड
काम करती हैं, कोई वॉलंटरी काम किया आपने कहीं, या कोई स्पोर्ट्स क्लब में कुछ किया आपने, या कोई खवातीन के लिए कुछ काम किया आपने, कोई वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट के लिए काम किया, कोई वॉलंटरी काम किया, कुछ ऐसा कुछ किया आपने अपने जॉब के अलावा?
यूनिवर्सिटी में जब हम थे तो वॉलंटियर ग्रुप्स में थे, हेपेटाइटिस स्क्रीनिंग प्रोग्राम थे, और इस तरह के मतलब वुमेन अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम विद रिस्पेक्ट टू ब्रेस्ट कैंसर अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम.
Okay, so you need
काफी
to mention
इंटरेक्शन
this
था.
on your CV. You need to bring that on your CV. Maybe
Okay.
one line, say that you are a community-minded person.
Okay.
So that will be more attractive for an Australian employer to give you a job. देखिए, कैप्स पास करके जॉब हासिल करना भी एक स्टेप होता है ना, ठीक है? तो वो फिर उसके लिए मैं आपसे इस बात कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि मैं खुद भी एम्प्लॉयर हूँ. अगर आप मेरे पास एज एप्लीकेंट आओगी ना, तो मैं शायद आपसे थोड़ा सा हेजिटेंट होऊंगा आपको अपनी कंपनी में हायर करने में, क्योंकि आपने पीछे कम्युनिटी में एंगेजमेंट का काम नहीं किया हुआ है. मुझे ये होगा कि शायद आपको बस अभी जॉब लेनी है, आप इसलिए आ रही हो, आपका दिल नहीं का लगेगा काम के अंदर. तो ये मेरे मैनेजर्स को ये होगा कि वी विल प्रेफर टू हैव समवन हु वर्क इन विद पीपल, कस्टमर्स. तो दैट्स समथिंग यू नीड टू. ये नेगेटिव नहीं है, लेकिन मैं आपको वार्न कर रहा हूँ या एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ ताकि you present yourself in a way that you are a person who like to make friends, who because Australian jo hai, aapko, if this webinar is going to be watched by many people, I will say it in English that why Australian employer will hire an overseas pharmacist. They look for few things. They look for a personality who can come and work in their team with their team members. मीन के आप उनके जैसे होगे, उनकी जैसी नेचर के होगे, आप उनके साथ मिंगल हो सकोगे, उनके कल्चर में ऐसा नहीं फील होगा कि आप ऑड लगोगे, आपको लगेगा कि मैं गोरों के साथ कैसे काम करूंगा या काम करूंगी. ये चीज वो देखते हैं. पहला उनका ये होता है. कैप्स पास कर लिया, दैट्स फाइन, इंग्लिश ठीक है, दैट्स फाइन, लेकिन उनके लिए ये दो चीजें सेटिस्फाई करनी होती है, एम्प्लॉयर को ये चीजें देखनी होती है. और सेकेंड क्वेश्चन ये होता है कि इस बंदे को मैं लेकर आ रहा हूँ, ये मेरे गोरे कस्टमर्स को हैंडल करेगा या करेगी, कैसे करेगी? क्या वो कस्टमर देख के इसको हैरान तो नहीं हो जाएगा, परेशान तो नहीं हो जाएगा, ये कहाँ से बंदा आ गया है? तो देखने में तो हम डिफरेंट लगते हैं, हम गोरे नहीं लगते हैं, लेकिन अगर हम उनकी तरह बात करना शुरू हो जाए, स्माइल देके उनकी तरह हम खुद से बात करें, इनिशिएटिव खुद से लें, ना कि हम खड़े हों और कोई हमें हमारे पास आए. अगर हम खुद से जाएं दूसरे से बात करने के लिए, तो ये चीज़ें शायद सीखनी पड़ती हैं, जो भी पाकिस्तान से या बाहर से, ऑस्ट्रेलिया से, क्योंकि ऑस्ट्रेलिया का कल्चर ये है. यहाँ पे कोई शर्म नहीं होती, कोई हेजिटेशन नहीं होती. जब भी मैंने आपको सवाल किया था, एक छोटा सा सवाल किया था, आप कैमरे पे आएंगी, तो आपने कैमरे पे आके ये साबित कर दिया है कि यस, यू आर अ पर्सनैलिटी हु कैन टॉक टू एनीवन at any time. This is great thing you have just proven by coming on the camera. Many people say no, you know that. Many females say no straight away. ओ नहीं हम आ
Yes,
सकते
sir.
ये वो, तो वो फिर एक इंडिकेट कर रहा होता है कि आई थिंक दे नीड मोर टाइम, दे आर नॉट रेडी.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes,
that's
sir.
good that you
Yes,
have
sir.
taken the courage to come and talk to a stranger like me, and telling that you have done this, that. So that's good. That's good. So you have a desire, but if you have 6-year experience, why not use it?
Yes.
Okay, and
Yes, sir.
South
Definitely,
Australia.
I will go for it.
Yes, use it, because visas, ये जो वीज़ा हैं स्टेट इंडस्ट्रियल वाले और टेक्नीशियन वाले, ये कभी नहीं मैंने देखे आज तक. मैं 20 साल से ऑस्ट्रेलिया में रहता हूँ, मैंने नहीं देखे ये वीज़े कभी खुले हुए. ये उन्होंने
Yes,
खोल
sir.
दिए हैं क्योंकि उनको लोग चाहिए इस कंट्री के अंदर.
Yes, sir.
जी. और गाड़ी चलानी
Thank
आनी
you so
चाहिए
much,
आपको.
sir.
गाड़ी आनी
Sir,
चाहिए
मेरे पास लाइसेंस है.
बस. ये
I have
आपको
a car license.
पक्की गाड़ी चलानी आनी चाहिए आपको. हाईवे पे इधर उधर और आगे गाड़ी जो है ना वो छोटी नहीं खरीदनी है. पाकिस्तान
Yes,
से
sir.
अभी हमारे एक जानने वाले आए हैं, उन्होंने इतनी छोटी सी गाड़ी खरीदी. मैंने उनको बोला भाई ये छोटी गाड़ी नहीं खरीदना, ये पाकिस्तान नहीं हो. कहती नहीं मैं तो ऑल्टो चलाती थी पाकिस्तान में, यहाँ भी मैं ऑल्टो चलाऊंगी. मैंने कहा भाई ये जानलेवा साबित होती है गाड़ियाँ. आपका किसी ने आपको टक्कर मार दी तो आप तो पता भी नहीं चलोगे कहाँ पहुँच गए. अभी एक पाकिस्तानी
Yes.
लेडी की डेथ हुई है, आपको शायद पता हो, शायद सोशल मीडिया
Yes,
का.
sir. मैंने न्यूज़ देखी थी.
जी सूरत लैन
Yes, sir.
इस्लामाबाद की पड़ी हुई थी वो.
Yes,
और
sir. She was also a pharmacist, I guess.
जी मेरी मैं
Yes, sir.
उनका सुपरवाइजर हूँ. मेरे सामने मतलब मैंने
Mhm.
उनको हायर किया था और अनफॉर्चुनेटली ये हुआ. अभी उनकी तदफीन हुई है टेक्सला में. तो वेरी सैड, वेरी सैड, वेरी सैड.
Yes, sir.
और बड़ी गाड़ी घर पे छोड़ गई, छोटी गाड़ी पे वो चली गई उस दिन. तो बस अनफॉर्चुनेटली.
Yes.
चलिए ठीक है, गुड लक फॉर यू एंड होपफुली आप
Thank you so much.
व्हाट्सएप पे आइएगा तो आपको कोई भी चीज़ें पूछनी हो, क्योंकि हमारे ग्रुप में बहुत सारे इंडस्ट्री वाले जो हैं वो अपनी असेसमेंट करवाने के लिए रेडी हैं, कर चुके हैं. फार्मेसी टेक्नीशियन की असेसमेंट करके वीज़ा भी लॉन्च कर चुके हैं. 10
Yes,
दिन में सबके असेसमेंट आ गए थे, सबके. किसी ने भी नहीं
yes,
बोला
sir.
कि मुझे 10 दिन से ज़्यादा लगा.
Yes, sir. So I
ठीक
will
है.
definitely go for it. और
अभी
मैं
हमारे
आपसे डिस्कस भी करती हूँ.
अभी हमारे साथ एक साहब भी बैठे हुए थे खावर, उनकी भी शायद बहन है, उन्होंने भी शायद असेसमेंट करवाई है इंडस्ट्री की.
Yes.
वो मुझे नहीं पता वो
Yes,
कहाँ
sir.
से.
मैंने उनकी भी सुनी थी.
हाँ तो उनकी 2 बहनें, उनकी असेसमेंट हो चुकी है इंडस्ट्री की.
Yes, sir.
तो
Yes,
आपकी
sir.
भी हो जाएगी.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, ओके चलिए ठीक है. थैंक यू.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम.
धन्यवाद.
Anyone have a question who hasn't spoken to me? This is last round.
Yes, sir. I just have a quick question.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I didn't understand what you were talking about over the past few minutes, but I felt that it's very important.
Yes,
I just
industrial pharmacist. I was talking to her about her industrial pharmacist work experience. She got a very handsome 6-year work experience. She was hesitant to apply for Vitasis assessment. She thinks that she needs to go for KAPs assessment first. So I thought explain to her, use that option, Vitasis. In 10 days, you will get the assessment done through your industrial experience. And she already done the PTE with very good marks. And I was saying to her that you just get that letter done for Vitasis in 10 days and apply for a state nomination for South Australia and get your visa submitted. And hopefully you will get a visa by June or July, and make sure you prepare KAPs and give the KAPs, because that's a backup plan for getting a job in Australia.
All right. So yeah, you talked about something about what employers want to see from an overseas pharmacist.
Yes, I was explaining her that in community pharmacy, what employer is actually expecting from overseas pharmacists. Explaining her in a very simple way. I was saying that, look, employer actually, if first of all, if they look at your resume, they said, okay, this guy got English test done, fine. They got pharmacy license or pharmacy exam passed, that's fine. We want to check his personality.
All right.
This person is trainable, whether this person can mix with his team to work as a team member. He will be accepted with my Aussie team members.
Okay.
I'm just trying to check that thing for you. And other thing that he will be looking that if I hire you, how my customer will think about you. That's
Okay.
the biggest headache they have in their head.
All right. So does it mean it will be an advantage if you have worked in a hospital setup?
Not really.
Not really.
No. Your way of communication to them is most important thing. How flexible you show, that's the winning.
right.
How much flexible you are.
All right. All right. I was worried because I work in a hospital during the week, then in a community farm.
Doesn't matter because hospital is good thing, but you're looking for community job, that's fine, no problem. But if you impress them with your interview, you're a very serious person to work, you want to work long-term with the boss for 3-4 years. If you say those things, because I teach about how to win a interview, how to perform well in an interview.
Okay.
Okay. So if you listen, one of the interview that is done by me with one of the recent pharmacist graduate, she become pharmacist. So I asked her to come on camera and we did a Zoom talk, 15 minutes. So I was talking about, can you tell your experience, how I assisted her? So she was telling, oh, Irfan did that to me. Irfan did provide me training. Irfan did this. And I said, what about the job interview? What happened on that day? And she said, oh, yes. I came to you and you explained me everything, every question that what employer may ask. And exactly same questions came in that interview. And I perform in a very same way which they want to listen.
Okay. Okay.
So she said the
Now I
same
understand.
words, those lovely words, lovely sentences which they want to hear. And what happened? During the interview of that 1 hour, I think around 40 minutes time, they offered her a job. Can you join tomorrow? They were so convinced with her. Because she was talking their language.
All right.
Which they want to hear. So I was explaining to that young girl, Adam, that you need to prepare in a way for employer's interview that can't happen overnight. You need to watch lots of things. You need to watch ABC TV, how to speak that Aussie English.
Okay.
You know ABC television, Australian Broadcast Corporation, which is like a news channel.
Yeah.
Maybe just Google their parliamentarian discussion. Just watch that how Aussie Australian federal parliamentarians talk.
Okay. Yeah.
They
Just taking note of that.
sometimes talk emotionally. They sometimes talk in a business language. They sometimes they fight as well. They confront each other as well. So that's the best way to learn the best level of Aussie English.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, so that's something you can do. And also Pharmacy Guild, which is the peak body of community pharmacies. Google their page. Watch what is going on there.
All right. Yeah. And a quick one again on that Pharmacy Guild. There is a course which is called Overseas Community Farmers Preparedness course. Is that a good idea?
Look,
is that a good idea?
Talking to me, they're teaching the same thing over there. You know, they started the course after I discussed with them that I'm teaching this and this. They said, okay, let's do the course and we will charge money from everyone. I said, come on. I gave you an idea. I gave you an idea that this is what overseas pharmacists require. And I mean, obviously, that's something which they teach. They talk about PBS system, they talk about guild, they talk about lots of things.
All right. So, but there's no need to.
That's not an out-of-pocket expense for you. You can do that course.
All right.
You know,
I was
thinking do the course, and that will be reimbursed in your intern training program with Guild.
Okay.
But if
I was thinking about it.
If you do that, if you put that on your resume, employer will be impressed.
All right. Yeah, I was thinking of doing it after my PTE, just when I'm waiting for the visa and the likes. That's when I was planning to do it. So thank you. I'll be knocking on your door for more questions, with more questions. And
Yes, no problem. All right, okay.
all right.
Okay, and Suleiman Nasir, no question. I have asked previously. And Dr. Mooney, he got a raise. Are you asking a question, Mooney?
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है आपसे कि जो
Come on camera, please.
जो एक्सपीरियंस पर्सन है फार्मासिस्ट कम्युनिटी फार्मासिस्ट वो उसको अगर जैसे इंडस्ट्रियल फार्मासिस्ट में काम कर रहे थे एक लेडी उसको 6 का एक्सपीरियंस था तो क्या वो विदाउट केप्स एग्जाम के वहां पे अप्लाई कर सकते हैं जॉब के और केप्स की
मैंने उनको यही बताया I explained that you can apply for industrial experience in a way कि Vitasis जो बॉडी है उसमें पेपर्स सबमिट करें and then get the assessment done and apply for a state nomination in South Australia.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so is your case similar?
No, sir. I am a final year student, so.
Okay, so why you ask this question? Is someone related to you?
मैं देख रहा हूँ कि कभी बहुत से ऐसे हैं यहाँ पे एरियाज में जो एक्सपीरियंस के तौर पे विदाउट वो सोच रहे होंगे कि केप्स के एग्जाम हम ना देकर वहाँ पे किसी को फाइनेंशियली प्रॉब्लम होते हैं ना तो इस वजह से मैं सोच
सही आप उनको लिख के बता सकते हो कि Vitasis they can apply and they can go to Australia, but eventually when they come to Australia they need to pass the KAPs exam to get into community pharmacy because industry
community pharmacy. Thank you, sir.
Okay. कौन से यूनिवर्सिटी में आप?
यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ सेंट जामशुरू.
अरे वाह. नाइस. आप मेरे ग्रुप पे हो?
जी सर ग्रुप में ऐड हूँ और लिंक्डइन पे भी लेकिन कुछ अकाउंट मेरे नए फेसबुक पे भी और व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप सारे जो आपके की फार्मेसी की
टिकटॉक में
नहीं टिकटॉक यूज नहीं किया.
क्यों नहीं किया?
ये तो अभी ऐसे समझो कि आपने बताया है कि अब करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि पहले मैं देखता था कि वहाँ पे सिर्फ वीडियोस वगैरह चलती थी तो इनसे थोड़ा इग्नोरेंस सब.
कहाँ पे मेरा टिकटॉक देखा भी नहीं होगा तुमने?
नहीं वो नहीं देखा मैंने इसलिए कह रहा हूँ अभी आपने.
मैं अपने टिकटॉक को देखने के लिए बुला रहा हूँ मैं किसी लड़की का टिकटॉक देखने के लिए थोड़ी बुला रहा हूँ.
नहीं मैं आप ही को देखूंगा इसलिए क्योंकि वैसे तो मैं इंस्टॉल ही नहीं किया ना इसीलिए कि किसी और को देखो.
मेरा टिकटॉक देख लो और मुस्तफा एक लड़का उसका टिकटॉक देख लो और एक दो और है फार्मासिस्ट उनका टिकटॉक देख लो बहुत कुछ पता चलेगा. You will find so much information, so much motivation.
अभी आपने कहा था ना सवेरे तो सोच रहा था अभी जो आपने प्लेटफॉर्म बताया वो इंस्टॉल करने पड़ेंगे क्योंकि टिकटॉक.
Where are you sitting? Why is it so dark? Are you outside in the park?
No sir, I am in my room but there's no electricity now.
Oh my God, लाइट गई हुई है. ओए वाह भाई डेडिकेशन. मोबाइल इंटरनेट जिंदाबाद.
मोबाइल इंटरनेट जिंदाबाद.
अरे वाह भाई मैं सोच रहा हूँ कहाँ बैठा हुआ है ये कहीं जंगल में बैठा हुआ है कहाँ बैठा हुआ? तो कौन से शहर में आप?
सर मैं डिस्ट्रिक्ट खैरपुर मीरसपुर.
और यूनिवर्सिटी कौन सी है?
यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ सेंट जामशुरू. वो मुझसे 250 किलोमीटर दूर है.
कहाँ से?
250 किलोमीटर दूर है मुझसे 250 किलोमीटर.
नहीं किधर से 250?
वो वहाँ पे खैरपुर मीरस है वैसे तो मतलब कि अभी मैं गाँव आया हुआ हूँ तो इसलिए वहाँ से बात कर.
हाँ अच्छा चले ठीक है. गुड टू टॉक टू यू. बात करना जरूरी होता है जब आए हो तो बात करो पूछो सवाल पूछो कॉन्फिडेंस आता है.
जी सर.
अगर बात नहीं करोगे ऐसे चले जाओगे मेरे से तो ऐसा लगेगा फायदा ही नहीं हो. मैं तो अब देखते चला गया देखते तो रहते होगे यूट्यूब पे भी देख लेते होगे.
यूट्यूब पे देख लेते हैं
तो फिर फायदा क्या हुआ अगर बात नहीं की. चलिए ठीक है.
जी सर
चलिए ठीक है. थैंक
यू सो मच. आपको जो है मैं इसमें लिंक्डइन पे भी मैसेज किया था, उस पे भी कांटेक्ट है आपसे।
अरे वाह,
तो
मुझे
इससे
दोबारा व्हाट्सएप पे आ गए नहीं आया अभी व्हाट्सएप
व्हाट्सएप पे आपका नंबर तो पड़ा हुआ है, लेकिन पर्सनली मैसेज नहीं किया। वैसे
ना व्हाट्सएप पे आओगे तो पता चलेगा। लिंक्डइन तो ऐसी है कि इन्फॉर्मेशन ही पता चलती रहेगी। व्हाट्सएप पे आओगे तो तुम्हें पता चलेगा कितने 600 लोग कहाँ घूम रहे हैं मेरे साथ, कैसे चल रहे। ठीक है ना, चलो ठीक है, ओके, टेक केयर, व्हाट्सएप पे कर देना।
थैंक यू सो मच।
Okay, let's finish it. I think no one is more interested. If I will ask last time, Mr. Suleiman Nasir, be there, or Usman Rana. I think Usman already asked the question. Okay, we finish, and thank you everyone for joining today. Thank you. Take care. Okay, Assalamu alaikum. We will record it and put on the channel so you can watch it again if you have missed anything. Okay, take care. And इसकी वीडियो अपने दोस्तों को आप शेयर कर लीजिए, शेयर इट विद योर फ्रेंड्स सो दे कैन अंडरस्टैंड। बहुत ही सिंपल ज़बान में मैंने आज डिस्कशन की है, इंग्लिश उर्दू दोनों में, तो मे बी इट विल बी हेल्पफुल फॉर मेनी अदर्स। मेक श्योर यू शेयर विद योर फ्रेंड्स। ठीक है, ओके, टेक केयर, बाय बाय।